Start button or Panda's gonna murder me because he's waiting this entire time. Also, hello. I'm having computer issues. This might be like a... You can probably still hear him in the background. All right. Oh God. Okay. I moved like everything. Okay. Where do I begin? Okay. There's a really... I have to calibrate everything. Nothing's calibrated. I moved a whole bunch of stuff. I moved the microphone. I moved where like the hand tracker is. I moved where like my face tracker is. I moved everything on my desk, and then as I was like fixing those changes, I went and got like a new motherboard and a new CPU, and so I upgraded those. Oh, I feel like I should have waited to tell this story. I should have actually done like an intro for once in my life, because I think it would have like... Now I have to explain everything I just explained again. Hello, Panda. Welcome to the stream. What a surprise to see you here, having rated us. I hope you can hear me. I didn't actually check that. Oh, looks like there's sound coming through on the microphone. Oh, thank you for the raid. Yeah, definitely. We definitely weren't hanging out about this. You hope my stream doesn't die? I also hope my stream doesn't die, to be honest. You can hear me? Nice. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, so where do I begin? Also, it's been a bit. I think it's been like... more than 7 days. I try to do at least one stream every 7 days, which is like my bare minimum, like you know, like I'm a fake, that's my fake streamer, like I want to say manifest, but it's not my manifest. That's like my quota I meet to maintain my fake streamer status, right? It's like I usually try to do at least one stream a week. I try to do 2, and then if I'm feeling extra like spicy, I'll do like several streams on the weekend in between those 2 that usually end up happening on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. You think manifested means something different? Dude, I feel like my monitor color is like off. I think my entire PC is dying. I think my GPU is like losing it, or my eyeballs are losing it, one or the other. No, the main monitor looks good. I think like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, okay, so I upgraded my PC. It's had nothing but problems ever since. And this has been like a terrible journey, and it's all like hard tubing water cooled. So I bent like all the tubes for like the new components in place, and it's all hooked up to my water loop. And now it seems like it's like severely broken. So it's going to take like a non-zero amount of effort to like put all the old components back. But also the new components are like super expensive, and I just want them to work. So that's where I've been troubleshooting hardware issues. Like my audio interface wasn't working. I found out that Thunderbolt 4 isn't compatible with like Thunderbolt 2. So my audio interface, which is running on Thunderbolt 2, hasn't been working properly. Need more new components. Dude, I do. There's like a... So there's a song by the Front Bottoms, which is like a little morbid, where he talks about like, goodbye future once so bright, meet my pregnant girlfriend. And he talks about like, I think the abortion costs like $471. He's like, it's $471 to put my life back to the way it used to be. And I feel like I need like $800 more of computer components to like get my stuff working back to the way it was once working. Of course 2 and 3 are compatible. Dude, like normally, I think the worst part is I think it is compatible, but they want to phase out Thunderbolt 2. So as part of doing this, they've started upgrading the firmware on like the Thunderbolt 4 controllers to just arbitrarily not support Thunderbolt 2 for like no fucking reason other than like, fuck you, that's why. So it's like the entire reason that my audio interface doesn't work on the like just the motherboard that I have is because someone arbitrarily decided we're not going to support Thunderbolt 2 anymore. Yeah. So it's like, fuck, dude, like just load the, like, I know you could see it there, just like actually load the fucking interface, but it's like it refuses to talk to it because it's like, oh, you're Thunderbolt 2. Well, we don't talk to Thunderbolt 2 anymore. So it's like, fuck me, dude. So like, so now it's like I need to get a Thunderbolt 3 card and plug my interface in over Thunderbolt 3, or what I'm gonna do is gonna get like a USB 3.0 like optical cable, because my interface is really far from my computer. Do you know what that's what they did with closed captions nowadays? Wait, did they really? There's like closed caption drama? But yeah, if my audio drops out at any point, it usually comes back unless like streaming is gonna completely fuck that up, in which case I don't know, if we have any technical difficulties, the stream may be over. I may give up and move to the Bahamas and sell my PC and or throw it out the window. So I've had a lot of struggles lately. But before I upgraded all the computer components, I moved the microphone because I didn't like where it was and I didn't like how it sounded. And I looked at like all the NPR concerts that they do with this mic. They all mic the thing from like below like this. So I moved the microphone. Maybe my voice is slightly crispier. I realize it's been so long, you probably won't remember what my old voice sounded like anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But they can read the CC but refuse to show them? Oh, so they like upgraded the format and they just refuse to like use the new one? Yeah, that seems about like what's happened here, basically. But yeah, I moved the hand tracker, I moved my face tracker, I moved my microphone, and then I had to like move all the Unreal stuff to like work with all of that. And then on top of that, I upgraded my PC when I was like halfway done with that. So I've spent a lot of time in Unreal lately, just like messing with stuff. I also fixed the like lighting thing in the background, but I think I did that before, like last time. You posted in the Discord for later? All right, I'll read it and check it out. What is our category for today? Are we just chatting? All right, we'll do like Outer Wilds. I don't know how to stream. That's been like, fuck, dude, how long has it been? I think 9 days. It's been 9 days since the last stream. So, yeah. There's people on the suggested. Sorry, I'm like distracted, right? Because I'm looking through my dashboard because I haven't seen it in a while. And there's suggested collaborators in here that I've never seen before in my life. I'm like, who are these people? And I'm like, I've been sucked into some like follower bot scam. Do I follow these people, or is Twitch just suggesting like, hey, you don't know this person at all? Why don't you like break the ice by doing a live broadcast together? That seems a bit bold, you know? But yeah. Anyway, I'm Pikachu. Welcome to our host club. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the raid, Panda. We're probably gonna play Outer Wilds today and finish the game. And I thought about this. I was like, okay, so part of me was like afraid we weren't gonna stream so long. I was gonna forget like the entire point of Outer Wilds anyway. I was gonna like, I don't remember anything. The other part of me was afraid that like I'm afraid I don't remember what the like star coordinates are. I know one of them's like the angle bracket L. I think the middle one was an X, and then the other one was like a steering wheel with the slash going from like the upper left to the lower right. But I'm like, fuck, dude, if I have to go back to that fucking water planet to get the coordinates, oh, it'll tell me? Okay, that's fine. As long as it like tells you in like the guide thing, that's fine. But I was like, I was like, oh fuck, dude, I hope I don't have to go back there. It's like 20 more minutes of my life that I have to like go out of my way to do that thing. But yeah, I haven't calibrated anything. I don't know if you can tell, I'm kind of like chin up staring at the ceiling right now. So yeah, also sorry it's late, and sorry there was no stream yesterday, and sorry there's no stream Tuesday. I just fixed my hand tracker, and then I booted Unreal, and then I plugged in my hand tracker, and then my hands were like fucked, like way over here in the distance like this, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I swear to God, I thought it was actually gonna be like broken. So I was like, I just shut it down and turned it back on again, and it fucking worked. And I was like, oh, thank God. I'm sure there's like there's probably a startup bug in there somewhere. I'm like, fuck fixing this, dude. Like, so yeah, there's always shit to do and things to fix. And the worst part is, okay, so I optimized a shitload of code in the background of like this thing, right? My VTubing application, whatever I am, my VTuber body, if you want to call it that. And then I optimized like a shitload of it, and I'm like, I feel like there's nothing to like show for this other than like, I feel like I know, but like no one else is gonna give a shit, which is like the worst part, because I feel like I've basically been gone for like 9 days, and I'm like, yeah. Like, dude, I swear stream's so much better now, but like no one has any fucking, it's like it didn't affect anybody else. It's like, doesn't fucking matter. Dude, the lights in the background that run off that equalizer, I optimized the shit out of that. Like, it's so much better now. But again, it's like no one's gonna notice or fucking care. Yeah, it's like it's even more responsive. There was a memory leak in that as well that I fixed, and I'm hoping somehow that memory leak that is fixed is gonna fix like the Discord notification, but I highly doubt it. So enjoy this while it works, because at some point during the later part of the stream it'll probably break. But and it was a memory leak. Oh, because I was straight up making like new objects and just wasn't ever deleting them or getting rid of them. So I think there is like garbage collection, so it's stored in like a map, and I think as long as it's in like a Unreal managed kind of data structure, it's usually pretty good at finding dangling pointers and like deleting them and cleaning them up, but I have no idea if it actually does that in like this map kind of thing or not. Either way, I was using like this data structure I didn't need. I think it's because I used to save like for every, I'm trying to point with like my face, but like for every little like peak in like the audio, I used to save like the last 5 of them and then kind of like average them out. And then I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, I shouldn't have worded it this way. But yeah, I used to save like the last like 5 like peaks or something, and then I would try to like average out the like tempo for certain things and like certain reactivity. But then I was like, I wasn't doing that anymore, so I was like, well, fuck it, just put like an array in there. So I do feel like I run smoother, but that could also just be the fact that my CPU is like much better now, and it's not like throwing a tantrum and dropping shit on the floor and making my computer sad. Oh yeah, so I like right before we got here, when you were just about to give up hope, I booted Windows, right? And then my fucking main display didn't work. And I was like, what the fuck? So like, I tried to unplug it and plug it back in and shit, but it just like wouldn't load the main monitor. And I thought like, maybe I thought it froze at first. And I was like, this shit's fucked, dude. It's frozen. And then I like unplugged it and all the shit was forced to like the side monitors. And then like the mouse pointer was moving. And I was like, what the, this is like the main display just like straight up was like, nah, fuck this. And so it's like, I went to like the Windows display settings after I signed in, and I tried to like shut the monitor. Like I tried to like remove the display and then like add it back in basically. Or like, I was like, don't extend to this display. And then I was like, extend to this display again. And it just like, still wouldn't work. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I swear to God. So I don't know what is happening. So yeah, I do think, I don't know, my GPU's mounted in like a weird way right now as well, so I'm just like, yeah, for 8, so I think I need $800 more and my computer will finally be like upgraded and better, because I think I need a water block for this GPU so I can mount it in the PCIe slot like a sane person, and then I need to like, I need the fittings and everything for that too. So the water block itself is like 400, I think, maybe like 450, and then like the fittings and the tubes for it are like another, we'll just say like 100, no, probably like 50. It's probably like 50, 450 plus 50. And then I need, after I do that, I need like a Thunderbolt add-in card, which is like 250. And then I think everything will be just functioning and fucking working. But I'm like, oh my God. A part of me was like, I don't know if I want to sink any more money into this. Like, there was a point during the weekend, I was like, last weekend, when like shit was just super not okay, because I'd like just fixed all the shit. I'd fixed, air quotes fixed, like fixed. Fixed. I like, yeah, I was just like, fuck this, man. I used to think people were crazy when they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna get away from technology and like move to the woods, or like, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna take some time off and detox. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna throw this piece out the fucking window and move to the Bahamas. Like, I was like, I'm gonna live on the fucking beach as far away from technology for the rest of my life. I was like so fucking done and ready to be done. And it was like 2 days in a row, I think I like ended the day where I was like, I don't want to fucking see or think about a computer, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's better now, I think, but yeah, those days were like rough, dude. I was like, fuck this, man. That's where I've been. That's my story. I'm Pikachu. Welcome to our host club. Today we're gonna play Outer Wilds, I think, maybe. My audio seems to be fine for now. It was really bad before too, because like over USB, it's like slightly more delayed. This is gonna sound like some first world problems, right? But then it's like, then my voice is like off enough where it's like I really hear my own voice, and it makes me like, it's really hard to talk like this. There's like an actual, I think like a Japanese university that built a device like this where it just plays your own voice back to you to like make people shut up. Like I like the perfect, it's like a 6 millisecond delay. So like as you're speaking, you start to hear your own voice, and then you like lose your train of thought as like the words are coming back to you. So that's basically what I had going on. And I think I've like recently kind of like made it slightly better perhaps. So yeah. That's my other thing. I do have to calibrate and then change the like Stream title and category. Also, we're listening to Chill Hop. This is the same Chill Hop. This is the only thing that stayed the same, maybe. Well, I guess most of it probably looks the same, but this is the same Chill Hop playlist that we like abandoned last stream with that we're doing this stream with. So it's like, it's nice, you know? It's like the one consistent piece of the whole equation. Actually makes me think, so like, I wanted to get a theme song for a while because I know a lot of streamers will like do that and then you associate that song with them, and it makes me think like, if anybody's been watching these last 3 streams, I wonder if like, if this comes on in the background someday, will they have that mental association that like, well, they'd be like, holy shit, it's a Pikachu stream. There's one ASM artist person I watch. I love her streams so much. She's amazing. She always has like the same piano intro, and I thought she actually like made it herself, but I think it's just like a copyright free like audio. It's like every time I hear that piano jingle, my brain just like, oh shit, it's time, it's happening, you know? You can speak over yourself, but it was a real problem. Oh, like with the like delayed audio stuff? Yeah, sometimes it's like, it doesn't bother me if it's like close, but if it's like really, really delayed, then it really bothers me. It's like I can't handle it. Even sometimes it just sounds weird. And I'm like, do I always sound like, I feel like I become hyper aware. Like normally I can listen to my own voice in like recordings and everything, but it's like if it's, while it's happening live, it bothers me more than like if I listen to myself in a recording. So I have to find what I think is the middle of my screen. I don't know how this is gonna, I moved the tracker. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to look in the same place and look at the audience, so. I have to remember what buttons to hit. Also, I feel like, I don't know if I'm gonna sit in my chair like this. I don't know if I think that's good, maybe. That actually looks pretty good right there. I feel like I'm looking at the floor a little bit. Let's see, can I look over here? I did notice when I was like looking off to the side earlier. I felt like I was like looking down, but it seems like it's fixed. I'm kind of like shrimping in my chair a little bit though. So this is your reminder to fix your posture. And don't shrimp so hard. And maybe take up a new life, or like you do Tai Chi or something. I don't know. I really want to get into like, this is gonna seem out of nowhere, but it's like, I really want to get into like doing Tai Chi. It just seems like a really good way to like have fun and do like exercise, and it's like not like strenuous. And it's probably good for your heart or something. I don't know. Ask some Tai Chi experts. I'm sure they'll tell you. Dude, I feel like I'm just gonna ignore this. I feel like I'm looking like, I feel like I'm looking all kinds of weird right now, but it's like, all right, whatever. We'll just go with it. All right, we might finish the game today. Holy shit, there's so many people watching this game. The last, like, someone famous must be playing this, because, like, I feel like the last week or so we've done this, there's been 86 viewers fairly consistently. And I was like 1.200,000 people. I don't know why I said that so weird, but all right. What do we call this stream though? That's what I don't know, you know? I feel like I'm at a loss here. Oh, I've got one. Okay. I put the game title at the front of these. How do people stream on Twitch? No, we'll just take it out. I feel like so the problem is like I feel like it's like redundant, right? Because it's like you usually have like the game there at the front of the thing. The category is there on Twitch, so I'm like, why put the game in the title if the category also tells you what the game is? But then I think about the YouTube pod, and I'm like, the YouTube pod does not have like the same. I don't know, dude. I'm like, I don't want to break the fourth wall of like content creation, but I feel like I'm constantly second guessing myself and wondering like, what the fuck is everybody doing and what the fuck am I doing? This isn't even like content creation, this is life. Like, what the fuck is anybody doing here, man? Like, what the fuck is going on? All right, we'll play the, and on that note, we'll boot the game, okay? I swear. Dude, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like whatever you're doing out there is like, I don't know what you're doing. I hope it's going well. I think that's like everybody is basically like taking that approach, right? Like, dude, some people seem so confident too. And the sad part is like, I don't even know if I believe in them. I just feel like you're just naive. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You just haven't thought about it that hard. Like, all right, does it work? Are we working? Are we here? Are we functional? Can you see the Ligma text in the background? Outer Wilds EXE is actually like the last thing that we've captured. I don't remember how I do this normally. Do I like, you put the game in the title, the category, and the description, and people just asking me, dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, that's like, dude, there was one of the HoloLive girls recently was like, why do we do the 10-minute stream intro? And I swear to God, if they stop doing that thing and like they get credit for that, when I'm the one that has, I think for the last like 3 years, I've not done a stream intro because I'm just like, fuck it, the broadcast begins when I hit the button. I'm gonna be so butthurt. I'm like, that was me, that was my thing. And they still, like, they made it popular. Like, everyone's gonna come in here and they're gonna be like, oh, I see you're doing the X HoloLive approach of not doing the stream intro. I'm like, no, actually, like, you can't see the Ligma on mobile? That's good. You're not supposed to be able to see the Ligma at all? And like, I feel like none of my monitors can see it, but everybody else seems to think it's like super obvious that like it's just chilling there. I think normally I'd use the OBS thing. I think I normally look at the chat in OBS. I really need a way to like, all right, this is like, well, I'll figure this out later. We'll play the fucking game, I swear. I have to pause the music at some point though, so. Did you know that Outer Wilds is best experience with a gamepad? Alright, hit the pause button on the music. Let's begin. Let us begin! Are you making food, by the way? What are you making for food? Oh my god, I feel like I haven't streamed and or played a game. That's not true, because I've been playing a lot of Apex lately, like on the side. I've played 2 games of Apex ranked, and the first one, my computer exploded into like the abyss. And I was like, well, sorry teammates. We're like, so I played 2 ranked games. One of them exploded. The other, I think we won. So I had one game where I came in first place and one game where my PC just like shat its pants and we didn't play fix that PC 20 minutes to load Outer Wilds is crazy work. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's just the stream. I don't remember if we have Resume Expedition here because I think at one point I unplugged the, I want to call it the Restarty project, the Ash Twin project. I unplugged the Ash Twin project and I think we died, and I think that was the last, like, thing I did in this game. Dude, I feel like this is a little bit stuttery, to be honest. And I'm like, oh no, maybe my PC is broken. Why is this so stuttery? Is this what my RAM runs like with, dude, I feel like, God fucking damn. VR, what? Dude, the restarting machine. When you like, every time you like explode, right? The sun explodes, you know? That machine. The one that like brings you back to life, basically. For lack of a better way to word it. Sorry, I'm like looking at the, full screen mode, V-Sync's off, everything's on very high, which I feel like it was before. So like, there's definitely like micro stuttering. Evanescence, wake me up, can't wake up. Dude, this is gonna... Is the stream like really stuttery or is it fine? If the stream's fine, I'm just gonna tolerate this. If the stream's not fine, we'll fix it. Or if you're just willing to tolerate it so we play the fucking game, you can just lie to me and then we'll also be fine. Dude, this is wild though. I feel like I've played Apex and didn't have any issues. It's fine for you? Alright, we'll just call it fine. Unless, hold on, one more idea. I have one more thing to try. We're gonna click this, and then we'll go to Outer Wilds, and then I'll click the game window. No, okay, well. Alright, what do we... what do we have here? Okay. I don't actually like this view of the stuff. The sun station didn't work. Oh yeah, I remember, because they like built the whole... Dude, this is like... You know, instead of games that give me like a, you know, you played, in case you have like early onset dementia and you forgot the last 5 minutes of what you played and here's the recap of everything you literally just played. I feel like games would benefit a lot more if like once you boot the game after not playing for a while, it's like last time when you played this game, and then it's like here's the fucking rundown of like all the shit you discovered up to that point on the save file. That would be infinitely more useful than Alan Wake being like 5 seconds ago on Alan Wake you opened a fucking door. Like I'd be like, god damn it, dude, like I fucking know I opened the door, I was there, okay? Pokemon Fire Red did that actually? Are you telling me that my shade that I threw at Pokemon earlier was completely unwarranted because they actually are doing like groundbreaking novel kind of shit in their games? They abandoned it for no reason though? That's kind of sad. I'm trying to think, is there anything like running on my PC that would be like... I know my Unreal application's running quite a bit. What else is on? Oh, actually, I think I know what it is. My fucking like VR headset client, it likes to run and like eat my GPU even when like I'm not in VR. I don't know if that fixed it, but we're gonna pretend that that's better. No, because they stopped. Wait, you mean they... Oh, I see what you're saying. It's awfully bright outside. We spent no... Okay, hold on. I have to remember what we did last time. So I think, again, there's... Okay, does everybody know what's going on in this game? Should I do, like, the breakdown? I feel like every time I explain this, it gets slightly shittier and worse. Oh, fuck, okay, we gotta go to the lake bed cave. Alright, so once upon a time, there was an alien race that was traveling throughout the galaxy, right? There was a signal that came from some point on the universe, and they called it the Eye of the Universe. I don't know why they want the signal so bad, but they seem to think it called out to them, and so they ended up going here to go track the signal, and then they hit, like, this planet that's, like, all thorns and shit. And then the thorns and shit planet crashed their ship, and then they crash-landed on escape pods in different worlds throughout this whole, like, star system thingy. And so... like, fuck, dude, I even know what's happening past that. Yeah, so they crash landed. They built like a black hole in the middle of one of these planets, and then there's a white hole that's opposite of like the black hole basically. They noticed when they go into the white hole, they come into the black hole seconds sooner. I'm trying to think like what the why I guess most of their journey centered around them trying to find the Eye of the Universe, but then also discovering that like they seem to have invented time travel technology, and then I think in order to find the Eye of the Universe, they launched this orbital probe cannon, which shoots like a probe somewhere. And this probe is supposed to... So they tried to like track the Eye of the Universe down through like radio signals at first. And they were like, fuck this shit, it's not working. I have this theory that it's because this like dark bramble place warps the shit out of space and time, and it's probably producing like false signals, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. That's just my like tinfoil hat theory. But so they're like, okay, we can't find it by like radio waves, so we're just gonna launch probes and we're gonna identify it visually based on like this quantum moon that jumps around and eventually also jumps around to the Eye of the Universe basically. So they built the orbital probe cannon. I think they realized they could travel through time and reset up to like 20 minutes, and they're like, okay, we got to build this supernova proof place to store all of our data, and then we're going to use the entire energy of the sun and make it go supernova so that we can shoot this probe off into the fucking distance, and then basically reset time so we have an infinite number of tries to find the Eye of the Universe. And I think that's where we are. They tried to reboot the sun, but it didn't work. I guess it is supernova resistant, because if you're in there you still die. But yeah, so they're so they built the sun station to reboot the sun, but then they found out that this shit didn't work. So I originally thought like they were the ones who were like killing the sun and then starting the whole process over, but they weren't. Turns out we were just here so much later after them, the sun naturally dies, and then that starts the whole cycle shit. So yeah, so here we are. We're exploring the mysteries, trying to track down the Eye of the Universe. And also trying to figure out like, yeah, so you can unplug, I think the Ash Twin project, I think this one has like the Oh my god, I don't know how to even fucking explain like the statue thing. So as part of this rebooting process, your consciousness is uploaded into a statue in like one of these planets. I think it's the Ash Twin, and they built like a supernova-proof core where they took a bunch of the minerals and stuff from this planet and they put it all on this planet, and they made like supernova-proof chamber where like all the statues can live and then restore people's memories. And there's one other dude that's like our race that knows that we're like time looping. And there's us who knows that we're time looping. And then there's one activated statue in there that you don't know. I don't think we know who it belongs to yet. But I presume that they would also know that we're in a time loop of some kind. So yeah, TLDR, we're trying to, I think we're at the point where we're like, we know that the probe has launched and that a probe has found the eye of the universe as the data gets like sent back in time. And we're trying to find where it is and track it down. And also we're trying to find that lake bed cave because some guy went in there once upon a time and then he like disappeared. So I feel like we should do that first, maybe. Wow, it's so peaceful. Did I explain everything well? Did I miss anything? Does anybody that's paying attention have any complaints? Do you know why he disappeared? I'm assuming because he stood on one of the quantum rock things. Yeah, there's like quantum technology here. When you look at things, they're there, and then you look away and they're gone. And I'm assuming that he had the unfortunate circumstance of stepping on the quantum rock and then looked away, and then he teleported away. I guess he wasn't observing the quantum rock and it took it with him somehow, which is kind of weird because I feel like anytime we stand on something that's like quantum-esque, it doesn't like teleport us with it usually. Except the moon, I guess. When we stood on the quantum moon, it took us with it. We may be headed into the sun right now, which would be a great, epic first journey. Or we may smack into this planet. Oh no, I think we're going into the... Oh, ooh. Okay. The fires of the sun just briefly toasted the ship. Dude, if I take a... Never mind. I was gonna say, can you take like a marshmallow on a stick and like cook it in the sun? But I remember that like... I don't think you can, because I think you can only do like certain actions with the marshmallow out, but that'd be kind of sick if you could. I didn't realize there's like a whole like valley system down here. All right, I have the suit on. Never leave the ship without it, you know? You're saying we should look for the wait, where's the lake bed cave? I think it's on like the North Pole. The ship like tells us, right? View ship log. An advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ashton project. Okay, yeah, so that's how they're going back in time with like the warp core technology. Also, I actually don't know if they built the black hole on the one planet or if it was there. I'm assuming that they built it, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, the Wandering Rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. And a mine named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Okay, so we have to go to Ember Twin's North Pole. Like, I don't know how to fucking leave. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Should we fly to the North Pole then? Or like, which pole is the one that's north? Oh, that's like the more south pole. All right, we'll just walk. And hopefully not get swept up by this beam. Can find quantum so easily with your signal? Oh, I think you said that. You think it's like in here? It did say dry lake bed cave, right? I feel like this is kind of a cave. Dude, I feel like I don't remember how to play this game. I was like, do I have a flashlight? Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, shit. I read this already. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me he vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Or was Coleus lost? I think I've read this already. He disappeared in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. Is this the cave that he was lost in? Because, like, this is a cave close to the North Pole. We learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. You have my gratitude. Is this the northern lake bed cave? Holy shit. Wait, this is a different rock. Is it? No, it might be the same rock, actually. Alright, my question is... I think we... Wait, did we do it? Did we teleport? Is that fucking board down there somewhere? I feel like I don't see it. But, no, surely this is different, right? What's in here? Oh, it's writing. How curious the rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems like... Oh, this seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing the surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Meloria is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He's also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something very useful for it. I see. So this is supposed to teach you... Okay, so like... Alright, so when we're on the... So I went to the quantum moon, like, before I did any of this, and I'm assuming at, like, some point, you're supposed to learn that, like, oh, if you go to this cave, like, this is how you travel on the quantum moon. But this is, like... I'm just like a Batman. We're past this. Like... But there we go, we've solved the mystery. That's one more thing checked off the list. Maybe the last lesson you didn't learn? What do you mean? You're saying there's more? Why did I park this ship like so far away from me? Oh shit. I've actually never been down here. Also, I don't, apparently space is not the don't break your legs button. Oh, it's filling up. There's sand everywhere. I should have known that this is probably all there would be down here. You now understand why the moon worked but no longer need it? Yeah. Although, I don't know, maybe I still do need it, you know? You never know when knowledge will come in handy. Dude, I feel like I want to... I'm going to break the fourth wall for a second, but I'm like, holy shit, dude, we're doing it. We're streaming on Twitch, bro. I apologize, because it's probably super stupid, but, like, I'm just like, oh my god, dude. Like, look at us, bro. Look at us doing it, dude. I feel like I watch so many people stream, and I'm always like, oh my god, there's so many cool, like, streamers out there in the world. You know, I always want to like be one of them, and I'm like, here I am, dude. I'm doing it. Like, I am also streaming on Twitch.tv. Like, I think I was gonna say maybe the frame rate's smoother, but I think what happened is I had like the one source projector preview open, and I think my PC didn't like rendering that while trying to render all the other stuff. I did it, dude. I feel like this is it, bro. This is the stream. We're streaming right now. It's like that. I feel like that kid who's like, you can ride a bike. You know, I know you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Holy shit, dude. We're fucking orbiting, bro. Like, stop. Plant your feet, please. I beg you. Yeah, no, we did it. You know, if you're out there too and you're thinking about streaming on Twitch, go for it, man. The worst thing that's gonna happen is like no one will watch. But if streaming is your only goal, then that's not even that bad. That's like half the battle, I feel like. Just do the... I don't know. I've talked about this with like a shitload of people lately, so stop me if I'm like, if you're sick of this, if you're bored of this already, you know? But there's like that Astronautilus song where he talks about like climbing a mountain, and he's like, the real risk is not a slipped grip at the edge of a peak. The real risk is just to linger at the base of the thing. And it just makes me think that there's more to explore here. What the fuck do you mean? God damn it! Because sure, there really is more to explore. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I should have took the ship. I would have known immediately. Also, yeah, VTuber and OBS Studio are free. And there's even plenty of like free VTuber models. Like, they may not be as sexy or as cool as some of the other VTuber models out there, but like, you know, it's never too late to live your dream or something. I don't know. I don't know how to fly this thing. Dude, I feel like we're more at danger of crashing than like we've ever been before. I feel like I was okay at this last time we played this game. No, I'm very not okay at this. I'm looking for the one guy's camp. Oh, it's over here. Is this the entrance of the cave? I hope it is. It goes to another place. I think they're pretty good quality, but you're not streaming as an affiliate with free models. Dude, I feel like... I don't know if this is the cave. I feel like I almost don't mind it. Like... Remember that time you said, like... Oh, wait, no, this should be it. The rock should be here somewhere. Problem is, I don't know. I think this is the smaller cave, right? There's cacti here now. I don't know where the fuck we are, bro. This looks like a different place. Holy shit, why is there so much cacti? This is not a different place. Dude, I thought because like sounds like a legal nightmare. Oh, there is like a, I think Fillion got in trouble because she technically like doesn't own her model and may or may not have like ripped it off of like VR chat basically. And Cactusy, that's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. Part of me's like, I think I like real world cacti, if you will. But I'm like, how do I feel about it was this Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave at the bottom. Wait, I feel like I've read this. But why is this here? Why is this here? This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. An update, Milloran went to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon. How curious. Yeah, I don't know, because it's like they say it's free, right? But it's like, I mean, is it free as in free, or is it free as in like free if you don't make bank? Is this a new cave? I feel like, okay, so I'm trying to use the dots for the map of like the shit we've explored to find like new cave faring adventures, you know? Oh yeah, see, like we switched. We're at like the ship location now. And then there's like this location, which I thought was the other location. I thought this was the same bad location. Free to use privately. Yeah, I mean, it depends on like, I guess what kind of like licensing they have on the model, right? Also, hello, Lucy. How are you doing? I do have a new PC. It's caused me nothing but nightmares, though. You know, let this be a lesson. Never upgrade your PC. Buddha was right, dude. Material possessions only bring unhappiness. Also, I feel like I'm staring at the floor. Am I shrimping on the camera when I'm like looking down and shit? I think my hands need to like move slightly to have a more relaxed position. What am I supposed to be finding here? What more is there to discover? Oh shit. Fuel level critical, that's not good. A huge headache. What did I upgrade? I upgraded my CPU and then my motherboard, and then since I upgraded those things, I'd upgrade the RAM as well. So it's almost like, I think my GPU is the only thing that stayed the same. But so far it's been kind of a nightmare. My audio interface, it didn't work. And now it kind of works, but sometimes the sound cuts out. And before, I think either because of that, or maybe like as a side effect of that, other shit was just crashing. Alright, I'm gonna hope that's like everything we needed to find down here. I'm hoping that third location is the last piece of the secret puzzle. Plus, I don't think you've gone this route. Have you been literally to the North Pole with the sand low? I actually haven't, so that could be the secret that we're missing. Especially since everything is pointing me directly to the North Pole. They could explain things. Yeah, it would explain why there's more to discover. The rock can't teleport under the sand. Which is worth the trouble. I feel like it will be once it like finally actually all works, but at the moment I feel like it's made my life hell for like little values. I'm just like, fuck me, dude. I could have just not spent all that money on new components and probably been pretty okay. The only issue I really had was like my audio would crackle sometimes and like my hard drives were super in use. Also, I was way wrong. I thought there was like an X in the middle. It's clearly like an X with like a table thingy on it. But yeah, so it's like my audio would crackle like when it was under use, but now it's like sometimes it just cuts out, doesn't fucking work at all. So I'm like, you know, who is worse, you know? Who's the real loser here? The old settlement. There's more to explore there too, and it's like I haven't figured it out yet. You can hear that guy playing his bullshit like barely in the background here. Can you hear it? Well, now what do we do? Go to like the old settlement? I feel like we can't go here because the sand's already built up too much. So like, where to go? What do we do for the rest of this cycle? Before the sun explodes and murders us all. I feel like I want to go to to this planet thingy. Should I begin like the DLC as well? I think there's, oh god, I think there's DLC together. So like, does the hot pink look hot pink? It looks fucking terrible. Maybe I'll do that for the next. I'll fix the desk color so they don't look as fucking bad. I noticed there's like a lot of gray that's like leaching through for some reason. So I'll try to figure out why there's like so much gray that's like fusing into all the other colors. Oh god, right, the planet. Holy shit, we didn't explode. We're slowly falling into this black hole though, maybe. Oh yeah, that was pretty good, you know. DLC is a big one. Just maybe, oh, it was a big stream, maybe 2. Oh, interesting. I would like to not fall into the planet. I want to get to the old settlement so I can like fix whatever's going on, or like I want to see if I can discover like the last thing to discover in there. Dude, look at that damage just like disappear. That's crazy. Is there anything else that's broken? I need to hit the like. What is it? Starboard hull damaged. It'd be sick if we were just out here and then like a fucking meteor just like smashed into this shit. This does look pretty damaged. Did you woke up all hot and gross? You weren't even trying to go to sleep? Dude, that's like... I don't know. I feel like my body's broken. Because like... it's pretty cold in here, but I swear like lately I'll go to bed and I'll wake up and I'll just be like sweating. It's supposed to be like 72 degrees in here. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, I should not be like, should not be sweating. And to be fair though, I'm one of those people that just kind of like surrounds themselves in like a blanket always. If I'm sleeping, I'm probably like 80% of my body is like wrapped in a blanket, even if it's like super warm out. So that could be part of the problem as well. But I feel like every time I wake up lately, I'm just like, dude, it's so warm in here. And I was freaking out because I was like, maybe I'm broken. Like maybe I don't feel cold anymore. But then Then I was like, I feel like that can't be true though, because there's somewhere else I went recently. I was like, it was fucking freezing, and I was like, well, shit, dude, I guess the mystery's solved. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Pull it back. Oh wait, that's like the send it, right? Yeah, warp that shit back here. I don't know what we do with this. I think we're supposed to like line this up somehow, and then we launch these to the place. Where's the old settlement? Wait, isn't the old settlement the one on like the surface? You got a super thin blanket? I have like a full-on wool like weighted blanket, so it's probably the majority of my issues. It's like, dude, it's the middle of summer and I'm in a wool weighted blanket. Why is it so hot out here? It's like, I think I may have solved the puzzle. Oh no, can we not? I'm trying to boost, but we're not boosting anywhere. I think we're stuck. A beautiful landing, if I do say so. Thin blankets are awesome. I feel like why even use a blanket at that point though? It's like you're not even warming yourself, you know? What do we have here? To our friends on Brittle Hollow. I'll walk up here from the Whitehall Station. It's like if you fall into the thing and back from Whitehall Station. I think the music's about to play. The sun's about to explode. Oh dude, this guy's like chilling here. Look at him. It's about being embraced. Dude, just like my Japanese anime. I'm gonna get my fake anime waifu. The Hanging City below. You don't need to warm yourself. You already heat so excited. It's just also like a space blanket, basically. You're saying you just gotta keep the warmth in. You gotta wrap yourself in tinfoil, like the microwave burrito you were always meant to be. And then, I don't remember where this one teleports to. Oh, doesn't this one go to the Whitehall Station, actually? I wonder if it, like, went somewhere else. I swear we're supposed to, like... Is this the old settlement, or is this like the hanging city? Like, where the fuck am I? Mark on hood. Oh, you can mark it? Wait. Will that actually like take me there? Oh shit, dude. This would have been way easier to explore, like, had I known all along. You know, we could have. There's probably so many more places we could have gone with this. Like, I wouldn't have been lost. Nothing to do now but embrace the supernova at the end of the universe. Or if you're Muse, the champagne supernova in the sky. Doesn't know my pod, but yeah, that is the best one. Oh, that's right. That would make sense, right? Because that's where they like originally crash landed, and then they were like, "Fuck this shit. This shit kind of sucks." I actually think I know what is wrong with my model. Sorry, I'm like, I remember I changed something and I was like, I don't think I put that back, and I was like, oh fuck, this explains so much. We can relive the imagine you wake up like that every day. You're like, fucking like straight off the pit. Like, fucking oxygen, brother. I'm sure, I feel like I hope I don't regret that. I hope someday I'm not like old as shit with like smoker's lungs or something, and that's gonna be fucking me, just like, oh, oxygen. Alright, we should go to the cave first, I guess, because it's time sensitive. Get ourselves out of this nasty atmosphere, fresh air and oxygen and all that. I feel like we're headed for like a collision course for this sun. We need to go down. Now we need to go less left. And we still need to go down. Dude, I fucking hate this game, dude. Oh, jeez. Oh no, this is it. We're in the sun now. It's over. Okay, the good news is we're moving away from the sun. The bad news is I still don't know how to fly. But the sand transfer hasn't started yet, so there's hope. The problem is I need to learn to slow down. And also not hit foreign space bodies when we're traveling to other space bodies. Dude, that looked rough for like a second there, but I feel like this is it, dude. We're in it. I think we passed the one place we had to go on the way in. All right, good enough, honestly. Put on the suit, leave the spaceship before the suit's fully on. Find our way to the smoke column, just go down to the cave. Hopefully we don't break our legs. It's very, very dark. I'm worried because I think the sand's gonna pile up already. The sand flow has already begun. Dude, if something jumps out, I'm gonna fucking lose it, bro. Where do I go? Oh no, the sand's building up. Should I have taken the rock? Was the rock supposed to be the way to go? Was I supposed to have taken the rock to get here? I feel like I was supposed to take the rock to get here. Flying is hard on PC? Is that true? Is it harder on like Shit, I think we fucked up. Probably not. What are you from? Oh, wait, I don't know why I did that. That seems like a not a very pro gamer move, if you ask me. It's too late, dude. Do you remember like 2 years ago? That's right. You feel like movement is harder on PC than on controller, and flying is mainly all movement. Yeah, sometimes it's like you get that like analog input versus like that 100 percent or 0%. That's why like get to work is sometimes feels fucking impossible, I feel like. I actually wonder if I would have had a much better experience on like a controller. I don't know what to believe. I feel like, did we miss our opportunity? Is it already too late? I go like, press the key softer. Dude, there's some I think some like Wu-Tang keyboards actually do have like analog keys like that. But I don't know how many games like actually expect that or like support it. My legs. Am I a believer of magnetic switches? I am actually. I actually love magnetic Hall effect switches and sensors. And I would I have like a split keyboard. And I've looked, but if there was a split keyboard that actually had like the magnetic Hall effect sensors, I would 100% buy it. My life. Okay, I think the cave is filled if I had to guess based on the sheer amount of sand that's down here. So let's go to the old settlement and then we'll, dude, my nose is so itchy right now. You probably see me like making weird faces. You think like my face tracking must be freaking out. It's like, no, that's actually just my real face. Like, I'm trying very desperately to scratch my nose without putting my entire hand over my face and completely ruining the tracking, but it's definitely resulting in some like weird expressions. I feel like a hair off of my head has like fallen off and worked its way inside of my nose. All right, well, back to the old settlement, I guess. We'll solve at least one of these mysteries. I mean, I like magnetic effect sensors. Mainly because I think the physics behind them is cool, but also because I think they last like a lot longer, right? Because there's no like physical parts of the switch making contact. Like you're entirely changing magnetic fields, I believe. That's it. I've heard like a lot of my friends with controllers, they don't like them for a whole shoot. All right, well, we didn't. Oh my god. The sheer amount of damage on the screen. You think the lightning strikes so much earlier? There's a fire by your house? Oh damn, stay safe. I'm always worried because there gets like fires on the mountains like around here sometimes. And a lot of times it's like, I feel like that's how it happens, right? You probably like hear about it on the news, you're like, haha, fires, that'll never happen to me, right? And then it's like, oh shit, man, that fire's getting kind of close. Like, oh fuck. So it's like, I don't, like one day it could be me. See, I'm induction over believer then? What do you mean? I do think induction is cool. Is this the old settlement? Right here? 65 meters away underneath us? We crashed into it all along? I'm gonna regret leaving the ship here when it gets sucked into that black hole. Induction oven? I think like induction stovetops are really cool. I would love to, holy shit, don't fall into the black hole. Oh shit! Yeah, I would love to actually have like an induction stovetop. But I don't. I have like the worst kind of stovetop in my opinion. I can't have your sub until August 18th. I mean, that's fine. You don't owe me anything, you know. Yeah, I have like an electric stove right now, and I kind of don't like it very much. And I don't know why. It probably doesn't deserve the hate that I have for it, but like, there's a lot of times I'm like cooking stuff. I put it on like medium and coil range. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Dude, that is like the one thing. Like, this apartment is super cheap, but like the appliances are ancient. My fridge doesn't even have like an ice maker on the door. It is like the it's that old, like, nasty, like, it's like the textured, like, white, like, I don't know if it's like sheet metal or what. It looks like, it's like that shiny white, like, metal with like the little pitted texture all over it. Yeah, and it's got like, it's got no water hookup, no ice maker, nothing like that. It's got like the weird freezer has like a, like, no shelves. It's just like a fucking square box, and it has like a tiny little like coil, like, raised platform. So you could put some shit on top of like this little coil box and then put some shit underneath it. Like, it's so old. And then like the stove is like the same way. It's just an old like coil range stove, and I hate it. Mainly because like it actually fucked up the bottom of like my stainless steel pan with like the, I guess like the heat on the coil itself is probably uneven, and so there's one part of like my nice like fancy new steel pan that's got like a weird like burn mark in it from like the coil hitting it. But then on top of that, it's like I put it on medium heat, and then it burns all my oil and shit. But then I put it on like medium low, like so there's I think it goes like 4, medium, and then 6, right? So it's like I put it between medium and 6. Like shit just burns. Like I burned garlic immediately, but if you put it between like 4 and like, what is it, like 4 and medium, then it like it just doesn't cook. My shit is cold. Am I gonna be the cause of the next fire? I hope not. I don't like cook frequently enough for that yet, but we'll see. I hope not though. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteors. Dude, this is so true. All right, what's in the old settlement? Have we just never been here before? Knowledge is huge to lose. Here's where everything can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Oh, is that why they call it the eye? I thought they just like made that shit up. The signal was older than the universe itself. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why they want this eye. Remember at the beginning when I was telling us why we were searching for this thing? It's because it doesn't make sense. It's because it's older than the universe itself, and they're like, wow, this must be a mysterious signal of sorts. We must investigate, as we are a science-faring nation. Also, there's a comet that travels around the sun. It released a bunch of ghost matter, and I think that maybe what killed these people. But I've been here a lot, but you approached the building and had read a thing or two, like fell into the black hole, and you were like, lol, that was close. Oh, so you're saying I probably haven't been to the building, like... Are you saying that my answers could be that building that's falling right next to us in the distance? I feel like this is arguably worse though, because that means like some of this I'm going to have explored, and other shit I'm like I'm not going to know what is like not familiar, you know? Your sheets are in the washer, so you have to sleep with towels and blankets. Dude, we were just talking about like just sleep with like a thin blanket. I guess towels work too, you know? What is the difference between a towel and a blanket, really? We arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Oh yeah, they're like, this is where they're like, we can't track the eye. I suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Are they gonna feel like they gotta witness the eye in the sky, so to speak? How you scrubbed your balls. I mean, you know, no need to dirty a perfectly good other towel for this purpose, you know? I feel like if you sleep naked, then it'll just fix, it's like, then it's just continuing its same purpose. Pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. And I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope you're safe, Keek, wherever you are. Is Keek in the black hole down there? Is I supposed to be reading this? Is there a story to this? That seems out of nowhere. Or is it just like the messages of the people? This is why we launder things? Like money? You mean like money? Every now and then I make a joke on Twitch, and I'm like, I feel like they're not gonna like this. I'm waiting for like the one day someone is like, that's it. He's heed his last haw, and they're gonna like look through my chat history, and they're gonna be like, why shouldn't we ban this guy? And they're gonna find out like I made a joke of like something obscene in someone's chat. They're gonna be like, fuck this guy, like get him out of here. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Oh, is this like is this what we're figuring out? Is this the updated information? Should I be taking this more seriously? You know, there's real video game lives at stake here. Just like that movie Free Guy, you know? With Ryan Reynolds. Holy shit, what are these? Is it gonna tell me when we found new updated information? There was someone who worked for Twitch playing Rivals with us, so we were all like, fuck, I guess I gotta be on my best behavior. To be fair, it may not be like, they may not have that much influence, I don't know. Every company's different, right? Ship log updated? Did it say that? Because I may have like just missed it entirely. What is photo mode? Yeah, take a photo. What is this for? Oh, is this for like, so you don't have to shoot the scout? The entire time I've been throwing my scout at Quantum Object to take a picture when it was on it. I could have just took a picture. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Field can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must now save ourselves. I think I read this already. Eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from volcanic moon's eruptions. Was like the crust always like this, or like? Holy shit! What is that? There's a fucking walkable path this whole time. Am I going away from my destination? Am I not finding the secret information I need to be finding? Dude, it almost looks like you're not gonna fall into that black hole from here. Whatever that is over there is like, how do I launch the scout? This doesn't forebode. I do not know where the info you're missing is though. Oh great. That makes like 2 of us. Look at all that like falling stuff. I think we went over there, right? Should we go over here? Is this the way to go? Should we explore this? I need like a walkthrough. It feels kind of cheap, you know? Shit, we're gonna end up in space. Oh no, we're fine. This is it, dude. It's over. Gonna have to warp. Conserve your oxygen. I was looking for this. This is actually exactly what I'm looking for. You know, in this game it doesn't freak me out that badly, but I feel like in real life I'd be like flipping out right now. Spacewalking seems dangerous. So why is everything made out of wood? It just feels like this can't be safe, you know? People used to make that joke where they're like, oh, NASA spent all this money on a pen. These people used a pencil. Haha, what a bunch of idiots. And it's like, that's because wood catches on fire, bro. Who's the real idiot now, you know? Is there no place to read this tablet? Am I supposed to take this back with me? We go back. Your wood stays wet, mine catches on fire. I mean, you know, I feel like there's a different kind of wood joke in there somewhere, but I see what you're saying. Wow, look at that, we arrived like 1 microsecond sooner. Just like the prophecy. I hate that everywhere the integrity is like fucking nothing. You know what's great about mermaids? No one tell me what is... It's gonna be degenerate. The one going. And I feel like I shouldn't tell you. No, go for it. Just say it. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent Poke, and they appear to show Amaya arriving at the warp receiver on the. Oh, this is like before the departing. Yeah, you know, time travel, etc., etc. Really boring stuff. Wow, that's degenerate. I can't believe you would say that on my Twitch stream. How dare you? Every now and then I like. I feel like I always come up with like the most political topics to discuss on like your stream sometimes. So, like, I wonder if he'll actually say this out loud and know it's like. I'm not reading that though, or did I? Did I read it already? If I read it already, then I'm reading it. What is this? Are these people flirting? Does anyone observe the phantom moon that sometimes reaches in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. Oh, I thought he was talking about her eyes. Like, how could you? I mean, he did say compliments their eyes, but then I thought he meant like, is the color a shift in the light spectrum? I was like, what a weirdly scientific way to like flirt with someone about the color of their eyes. Sometimes you care more, and other times you don't. I feel like I typically don't care. But you could say whatever as long as it's not like. I really feel like just like racist. Just don't be racist. Don't be prejudiced in any form, really. Like, is that bad? Should there be more limits than that? Like, should there be more to it? Like. I remember this. Weirdly, I don't know what that is. Sometimes like, you don't think you said anything bannable, so you stand by it. That's what I'm like. Sometimes I feel like if people are gonna ban me for saying like something, this is not a good mentality to like. Sometimes I'm like, I stand by what I said. It's like, if you were gonna ban me for it, then we weren't gonna be good friends anyway, type of thing. But like, I do feel like I typically do try to like. There's definitely some things I still like wouldn't say, like wouldn't joke about. Sometimes you like make a joke though, and you're like, I don't know how this one's gonna work, and then it goes great, and then you're like, all right, we've passed the vibe check. All right, the sun is exploding, so. like that the old settlement's still on the map back here. But it's gone. Or is that the part I'm supposed to explore? There is some old settlement left. Jokes are a line between hurtful and offensive and funny. It's okay to miss, but you shouldn't miss. Oh yeah, I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, there's that one comedian that's like, it's impossible to be offended while you're laughing. So I think his whole thing was like the delivery really like affects it in like a sense. Part of me is more just like, I just don't want to make like anybody like uncomfortable to a certain degree. More so than necessary sometimes. It's like, I feel like it like sucks when like everybody else is having a good time at a joke, but you are like not having a good time. I also feel like there's like a limit to that though. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Society and stuff, you know, I feel like. Because I feel like some people are going to be offended at like literally anything, and it's like, okay, so excluding those people, I feel like any joke you make that's like not going to make people like uncomfortable is usually like Maya. You think that's just the center of the old settlement? You think we found what we needed? I'm gonna go back and like so I'm drinking Monster Energy. This is everywhere we failed to go. I think you found what you needed them to. Honestly, I probably didn't. The other part of me is like, how is it going to be that groundbreaking, or is this just like, do I only need this by 100% the game? Is my life going to be incomplete without this information, or like, is it still going to be okay? Did we do it? Did we find anything? Oh, I think we actually found it. Was it just that they were like abandoned it? Was that it? That's all we were missing? Then am I abandoned the settlement over growing concerns for its stability? I feel like we read this. This is some fucking bullshit, brother. Run through my escape pods, never made it out of the dark bramble. Oh shit. Is there an escape pod in Dark Bramble? I'm gonna go down to this fucking cave and I'm gonna be so upset that like it's not gonna tell me anything novel. Alright, let's go, I guess. There's an easy way to find out. I knew you were gonna say that, dude. And I know we have like the distress signal on there. It's like, damn it. I hope we don't crash into the planet made of sand. Oh god. Dude, I feel like that fucking scene from Bob's Burgers where Tina's in the parking lot. She has to move like fucking literally anywhere and she won't hit the fucking car and I'm like moving into the fucking planet. I think it's a good like approach speed, like 50 meters a second. I feel like anything over 100 is kind of pushing it. That's it. I've hit like several planets now going like the full 300 and it seems to only severely damage the spacecraft but not make it explode. All right, I think this is it, right? Just land this thing here. I have the hiccups, put on the suit. Find the entrance fast. This was not, I was like never gonna make this jump. Quick, oh my god, my face. You can go faster than 300? That's insane. Who's doing that? Why? For what purpose? Which way to the rock? Island shard? Cave shard, 46 meters. Okay. Damn it. I swear one of these cave shards is like different, right? That one looks like lumpy. Isn't there like a flatter one somewhere? Or is this actually it? Yo, do you see the quantum cacti? Bro, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Wait, why didn't you just go to the North Pole? I thought I tried that before. Because I went down there before and I didn't see anything. It looked like all the entrances were blocked off. So I thought like, oh, there must be some other quantum shard at the North Pole. The sand, it was at the very start, yeah. Could go there again. Hopefully it's not too late. Sounds like there's some sand being deposited. Fuck! It's full! Can I just reboot the cycle? Can I just throw myself into the sun? What's the fastest way to do this? You know what's kind of interesting about that, though? The sun doesn't explode in that case, right? Like, if you throw yourself into it. So is there like a 15-minute time period where you're like actually dead for that? I have to sneeze, I think. How does that work, you know? Like, theoretically, I'm long since died. And then the whole, like, thing reboots itself. Alright, we're going into the sun. Can fix all your problems by... Dude, it's so orange. You know, if I could go back in time, I would call suns oranges. Because they look like the fruit. Not all suns look like the orange fruit, or not all oranges look like the orange in the sky, but I guess they really didn't know, right? Because like when you look at it, it's just like a fucking bright dot. It's not actually, it doesn't look like an orange from like when you stare at it and burn holes in your corneas. We'll go again, but under Church Camp there should be a cave basically straight down. I think there was, but I couldn't. There was like branching paths or something. Like I couldn't figure out what branching path I was supposed to go to. Alright, every time I do this, I'm just like, please don't hit the sun. Wait, that's the wrong twin. Headlights are off. I'm positive board. I would put the headlights back on. One planet is always getting in my way, dude. Okay, so you're saying right under this camp, there's a cave. Perfect. Broke my legs. We could have died like right there. Wouldn't that have been great? We like finally make it just to fucking die. I'm assuming it's like this cave, right? There's like multiple entrances though. There's like, this shit's blocked off. Like, what do I do with that? I wonder if last time I actually just got turned around in here. We're trying to go into the North Pole, right? So we should keep going north. We should keep going whatever direction goes north, but none of these go north. Oh no, the sand's coming. No. What is this, bro? This is a fucking scam, dude. That's why I thought we had to take the rock to get here, because, like... Why is the thing traveling so slow? This is the exit. See, both of these are blocked. I think you become entangled and you can't know what? Like the quantum anglerfish? Oh god, I think we made it. Maybe, is this where we would have made it? Have we been here sooner? What is with this sand fall? Alright, hold on. Yeah, I know I can't get on the platform. Bro. I think because his like feet aren't, they're hitting at like a weird angle. Yeah, he's like hitting the bottom of his fucking knees on it. Holy shit, okay. Well, now that the planet is certainly like filled with sand. No! Dude, I fucking hate this, bro. To start at the bottom, probably. Oh, like the very bottom down there? Oh, it's also because, like, the... Oh, my God. Because the sand, like, pushes you down. Alright, well, theoretically, like... If we wait long enough... It's just gonna be full anyway, right? Is this even supposed to be where we're going? So far, we're, like, still moving sideways. What the fuck? Why are we still sliding on this? This is for sure the right way? Oh, shit. Supposed to go down this hole? This is very far away from like the North Pole. Oh my God, I see. I think I understand more now. What if we have no more fuel, though? Am I supposed to go back that way? You can never go up a sandfall. Wow, dude. Oh, this is it. This is the picture. If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We're examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Was it the light that turns the light on and off? I see. I can't believe we came all this way to learn this. Alright, rock, where do we go? Was this always here? I feel like this is bullshit, bro. This is fucking bullshit. I feel like with the rock should have just took us there to begin with. To be fair, the game did not teach you that thing that you learned. You were just smart. I mean, I get, like, part of me gets it, like, but the other part is just like, man, like, I feel like I should have been able to get there by turning the flashlight on and off. I hate that they like made you have to explore that to find your way into that part of the map. Or at least that's how it seems to me. Also, we're running on O2. I don't know if there's a good way out of here. Oh shit. Okay. No. Fuck. Oh no, we're so doomed. I need to go like 2 feet upwards and I can't make it. To be fair, we probably shouldn't have used all the oxygen for that because maybe their walking path would have taken us there, but... You deny yourself understanding the quantum cactuses which you observed but didn't understand until confronted. You're saying this is like some self-growth kind of thing. Alright, can I take the sandfall up to my ship? Oh. Okay. I forgot that the sandfall flows one way. It's only a rising sandfall on the planet where like the sand's coming from. Otherwise it's like a downward sandfall. Yeah, the sandfall comes to dude, exactly. It's like a sand, what's the opposite of like fall? A rise? It's like a sand rise on one planet, but a sand fall on the other. You know, people used to call the game Fall Guys, and I would always call it Rise People. Because I'm a fucking little shit. So I feel like if Rise is the opposite of Fall there, then it's gotta be the I guess what's left? We've learned more information. View this entry. Oh, I guess we should find the escape pod on the Bramble planet. And then we have to find the control room, I think. And then maybe we're done with the main story. I don't know. Is this gonna be one of those games where you think you're done and then it's gonna be like, it's Act 2, and you're like, oh fuck, god damn it. Like, yes, let's go die to the Bramble planet. What a wonderful noise. It's very welcoming, actually. You know, it really invites me to the planet. in a sense. I actually hate this. Can we turn off literally anything else? Sort of. Some people solve all the mysteries but never put the pieces together. Oh no. You're saying there's like logic I have to do at the end? Alright, rate my IQ. Do you think I'll be able to solve the mysteries? Or do you think like, am I already solving the mysteries? Or like, how are we doing in terms of mysteries? I guess we go in, right? To the great angler fish in the sky. I'm going kind of fast, to be honest. Would I miss it? I feel like we're so fucking dead. We're already dead, basically. There's like a giant hole next to us or something. The anglers should glow. Yeah, but sometimes they just like swoop out of nowhere and like kick our ass. I should have gone way faster because I feel like we're barely approaching this. This is the most suspenseful fucking build-up, I feel like, for no reason. Is that red thing also an anglerfish? I can't remember. How much of this is like a bullshit scam, you know? I got eaten by anglerfish one time and I've spent my entire rest of the time in this place in fear because of it. It's like the rest of the time I haven't even seen an anglerfish. God damn it. Like, do I dare leave? Is it safe in here? Is it safe anywhere, really? Velocity match. You think it was twice? Like, am I gonna get eaten by fish? I don't know how to fly. Alright, good enough, right? Do we have the suit on? Okay, we do have the suit on. Is it just me or does suit on sound like a Pokemon? Am I gonna get eaten by anglerfish in my real body? Because I don't want to get eaten by anglerfish. Just normally I feel like the threat of being eaten by anglerfish is almost zero, but here not so much. Unidentified signal. Is it that? Dude, it looks like Mass Effect in here. I'm trying to get in the door. We're gonna use all of our fuel by the time we're done here. Identify signal. I did my best. What does it say? Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is return to the vessel to either repair the damage or probably await rescue. Seka is the message finished. The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Wait, is the vessel the red light in here? That'd be kind of wild. This is where like the vessel is all along. you know what they say, in space, any direction can be up or down, really. Oh, is it the fucking escape hatch door? Alright, hold on, we got some shit to do. Thank God you're OCD for the signal identification. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and we will be lost. I don't know why I had to struggle so hard at the last one there. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. God fucking damn it, dude. I'm gonna have to like... I'm gonna have to go find this shit, aren't I? Wait, wasn't there like a column thingy? So yeah, this thing. Here. Untranslated, no my writing. Too close to target text. Fucking... I'm trying to like stand still. I need time to be paused. Now launching Escape Pod 3. Wait, flight log. Escape Pod 3 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activating. Awaiting departure from vessel. On now launching Escape Pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning. Wait, scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Do not exit pod. These poor souls. Wait, should I read first? Yeah, what does this say? Emergency escape hatch. Alright, well. See, and that's why I think I'm equipped to operate the emergency exit. Fuck, do I want to do this? Do I take the ship for this? Can the ship even fit? I feel like I really don't want to be out here on foot any more than necessary, you know? Actually, am I quieter than the ship is? Is it safer on foot? What the fuck was that? Oh, that was the door, right? The escape hatch, just chilling. I'm trying to park if you can't tell. It's not working out that well. May indeed be safer on foot. Is that supposed to be the secret? You're supposed to find that out about the anglerfish? It's like, well, they can't hear and you're like way quieter than like the full running ship is. Can we land here? There's like ice here. Can I land on the ice? I really just need you to like approach velocity 0. Like, dude, music's playing, but I know I'm about to be eaten by an anglerfish. Dude, they're frozen. Oh no. That means their meat's probably spoiled. It won't taste as good because it'll have freezer burn. There was a thing to read somewhere. I don't know if the ship hit it, just like knocked it into the fucking abyss, or like... I'm just too dumb to see it. It has like it makes like RCS noises though. Am I crazy? Was there like a thing to read? You think I'm just not seeing? I hate not seeing. Is it like back here somewhere? Come on, let's run up on it, you know, like we're seeing it for the first time. I kind of think the ship hit it. sit down here somewhere. Could we have sucked it into the ship? Alright, hold on. Back this thing up a little bit. Wait, am I crazy? Were there just dead people here? Was there ever a log at all? I thought I saw like one of those little things that has like all the stuff you can read. If you hit it, then it's fucked. Shit. I feel like I don't want to have to come back here. I hate this place. Or maybe next time we go on foot and we don't hit it with the ship. Wait, is there actually a thing to read here? I feel like I saw it, but I'm like, maybe I'm making it up. Maybe just don't want to believe. Either check the bodies or close improvise. Damn, it really does like send them on their way, kind of. The old Viking goodbye, you know, send them out into the abyss. I'm more concerned it like knocked, like flew into this thing, right? Because like I know the scout can like I bet the log's in there somewhere. We send them in. Anywhere else would be a problem. If it went in there, then you'd be golden, actually. Oh shit. Because I guess that's where like the ship is at, right? All right. Well, we'll come back here another time, I guess. Okay. How do I put the scout away again? All right. Well, wait, is this ship log updated? Duplicate signal scout. All right, floor it. Okay. Oh shit. How do they not feel this, you know? What do we do here? We just like don't move ever? Just have to drift here? Slowly? You didn't touch them, they certainly can feel? Shit, dude. Part of me really just wants to like slam on the is that the vessel right there? That light? Should I be going towards that? Or is that like anglerfish eggs? Should I be avoiding that heavily? Just bunted the shit out of it, who knows where. What's the play here, boys? Do I go for the do I go for the circles or am I going for the Or like, fuck, at some point you just fucking go for it, right? They can't be that fast, you know? They still have to obey, like, laws of physics, right? Even though nothing else in this place does. I can't wait to find out I've taken too long to get here and that the sun's gonna explode. There's like another escape pod there. And there's the scout. It's so bright in here. Feldspar just outran them? Yeah, see? That sounds pretty based. I should really refuel my jetpack before we do this. I do feel like the sun's gotta be exploding like any minute now, right? Does time travel slower in here? We get so lucky. There was like one escape pod looking. This thing. What is this? Where are you? Is this door open? Is this thing open somewhere? Is it inside? Do I have to walk to this inside the ship? Don't mind the bodies. We're just look, there's plants. Actually, there's a skeleton. I lied. Oh boy. You don't think there's any relativity? Dude, I'm so glad there's trees in here. Damn, dude. Is this how they, like, fly this thing? Is this shit broken? What is this one supposed to do? What is this? I always feel like, I don't even think I could fly like human rockets with my available breadth of knowledge, right? So sometimes it's wild to think that, like, there could be alien rockets that I would know even less about flying. Is this how you fly this thing? Oh shit, dude, we're making a pattern. Is this am I unlocking my space iPhone? Dude, what the fuck is it? What is going on? Oh, I get it. I think I totally get it. Okay, hold on. I need to go back. How do I reset? What if we just go like right now? Dude, I fucking hate it here. I miss gravity, bro. I can't. Okay. So we go there, and there. Okay. I think this one was like a table of some sort. I may be skipping a lot by doing this part. He's like, if we don't want to. The other part is like, it would be funny to like get there and just be like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Oh no, it didn't reset. Oh no. This may not be good. How do I shut it down? I needed to go back. Also, the sun's exploding. I have to start over. Quickly. think we're gonna have time to finish this? You think we're gonna like actually explode? You never entered the wrong code before? I mean, it didn't do anything, so... Wait, oh, never mind. I was like, how the fuck do we like... It's gotta be it, right? Then we just jump? Do we just jump? Do we just go? Well... I feel like there's a... I think we're missing some piece of the puzzle, perhaps. On the bright side, though, we'll be able to find that tape. On the downside, we're gonna die to a terrible death by supernova again. So this is the Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Is it fused with the local environment? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. You think they're like... Wait, so they look at the center of this room. Okay, I'll look next time if we get there. In the next life. Like, I still never found the, like, control module for the station, though, right? Oh, I got him yawning. It's not even that late. I just woke up. I look forward to playing Apex with people in like 3 hours. You uncovered something and didn't see what it was? Oh shit. That sounds like me, you know? Sounds like something I would do, to be honest. What station you're talking about? There's one thing that's like missing. It sounds like a question mark on it. I'll show you. The escape pod 3. No my grove. Oh, grave, sorry. This thing. The control module. we never found this. I thought we did, and I think we just entered the same module from like 2 different directions or something. I don't know. There's more to explore here. There's more to explore here. Unless I said some other kind of station. It's just on the orbital cannon. You could just go there. That's what I thought, but like... Oh, I think we went there last time and then time exploded. And I was like, we'll do this next time. Alright, I feel like we're going to waste a lot of time doing this, but... This isn't what I wanted. It's okay though. Dude, the quantum moon's there. Look at it. Being all quantum-like. Probably don't hit this now that I think about this. I knew you were gonna type that. I did see it though. You're so right. Alright, how do we get to this? Why does everything look so far away until it's not far away and then you're smashing into it? What's up with that? You know? Riddle me this, Batman. God damn it, dude. Oh, it's beautiful. This is exactly how you park. Okay, nose first towards the ground. The suit is on. Down the hatch we go. I don't know why we're stuck on the walls the way we are. Dude, I feel like something is not okay. Weird. Like, flying in weird fucking directions. Alright, one of these is the control module. What is this? What are you? Untranslated, no my writing. Launch module. No, that's boring. Anyone could go to the launch module. What is this? That's a picture. I'm not checking. Control module. This is one we need. I feel like I'm learning less and less about how to control us in fucking space. Giant Steep is a safe planet to crash into. Statistically, you'll never die. I don't know if I believe that. You know? I believe that that is probably true in most situations. But for I myself, I don't know if I believe that. Why is the music like this? Wow. The launch module. What does it say? Wallow my better 50%. I think I've read most of this. Cassava, concluding our elders, curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. I'm sorry, I'm like scratching my face. You've never hurt yourself crashing into Giant Steep for sure. I feel like I've not hurt myself crashing into a lot of planets, but wait, that's too much credit. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstance to go above. Wait, yeah, and then they're like, we're gonna use that setting. And they're like, don't you dare use the setting. And they're like, no, we're gonna use the setting. Bad news. Orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Yeah, I remember this. And then the sun thing didn't work. And there's this cave here, which is where like I think that's like the shipyard where this thing was built. Why are these related? Is that what I'm about? Like what I'm about to learn? 3 minutes 59 seconds ago, a request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory gravity field activated. Wait, am I supposed to shut off like the Ash Twin before we go to the fucking the one true planet or something? Does it not matter because we'll be like at a supernova range? Launch over to probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. I guess you're supposed to go here first and then find out like, oh, the data must be in the probe tracking module. Then you go and find out the probe tracking module has sank into the ocean and it's like that disconnected module. And then you're like, oh shit, I guess I gotta go to Giant's Deep. But I was just like, fuck it, man. I didn't even need a reason. I was just like, water planet, let's go. Wait. Get back up there. You think you've died crashing into Bramble and Timber Hearth, injured yourself in the Twins, probably Brittle Hollow 2. That is probably, that could be, that's plausible, you know? Open a probe cannon damage report, several structural stress detected, assessing damage to modules. Control module intact, no structural damage. Launch module viewport window fractured, a module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. I guess is that it? Is that what I'm supposed to discover? Have I done it? Have we been here? Is the game log going to tell me? I don't see ship log updated, so I'm just like hoping we didn't miss more somehow. I don't know why I'm trying to like 100% this game. I feel like we have all the answers we need to just fuck off. Scout error, what does that mean? Yeah, why do we have a scout error? Is it just too far away? Did I do it? Oh, we did it. Alright, now we can... You're missing like 2 critical things and you'll find them out soon? Fuck, is it on the vessel or is it like... Fuck, am I here or like... Is it related to that thing where I asked if I have to shut off the Ash Twin project? He doesn't know what he doesn't know yet. You'll just say yes. What does that mean? You know what I aspire to do right now? Both in life and just in general? I really aspire to some Taco Bell, if you could use that word in that sentence. I feel like a lot of people hate Taco Bell. I ate a bunch of Taco Bell during like during the summer that Overwatch released. And I feel like because of this, I have very fond memories of like watching my favorite streamer who used to stream at the time. We're gonna crash into this ship if we get any fucking closer. Okay. I'm gonna go find the distress beacon again. But I have like fond memories of watching my favorite streamer that doesn't stream anymore and just playing Overwatch back when it was still good. Looking like, you know. For that reason, Taco Bell will always have a special place in my heart. And also, one time I went there and they were like, the meat hose is busted. We can't make any beef tacos right now. I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, shout out to the meat hose at Taco Bell. If you're eating at any place that doesn't have a meat hose, like, what are you doing with your life? How am I supposed to, like... Don't I just want to go to the orange light? Or is the orange light actually just, like, the eggs? It's not actually the escape pod. Probably better, to be honest. No, I think it's... Your life's worse off. You're not even truly living if you're not getting your meat out of a hose, in my opinion. You know, sausages come in a casing. Why can't meat come in a hose? Oh my god. Alright, do we not take the ship this time and then we go back here? Is that the way to do this? Alright, you think this will stay here? Like parked like this? We have the suit on. Alright, gotta get into the escape pod first. Actually, we probably don't. We can just follow these lights, right? Dude, I swear there's like a... We had to have like jettisoned this far off into the fucking void last time we were here. What does it say? Not what I wanted. Okay, to any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single nomai to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we'll be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. So you think the other escape pods end up knowing where like the vessel is? This is explained somewhere in the text. All right, well we send the scout down there, and then we go back to the ship, I guess. Hopefully don't meet any anglerfish, you know. Wait, you saw in Brittle Hollow, actually? Oh, wait, so you mean I could have just... Wait, this goes to the same... This is the same... If I shoot the scout into Brittle Hollow, can I just come here and then actually, like... So are you saying I don't have to go here to get to the vessel, or, is that not what you're saying? Wait, where's the other duplicate signal? Where's the OG signal? Oh god. Okay, well. I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard not to touch one of these. Just act natural, it's fine. You saw that the mind deduced where the vessel was and where this escape pod must be on Brittle Hollow. As for how to get to the vessel from here, you discovered another option already today. Wait, is that like a warp technology? Think we could just send it? Isn't there like a free look you can do in this thing? Oh yeah, if you hold Alt. What if we just like burned all these? Would it be bad of us? You don't have weapons? Why don't we have weapons? I'm so tempted just to like... They'll never catch us. It's like, I'm on a time limit, man. We gotta go. I don't have time for this shit. Oh, dude, the vessel looks fancy. It's got like windows and shit. Did you see that? Let's not waste the entire rest of this life parking. Do I like... Okay, you said there was something in the middle of the room. I don't know how to fucking move. Oh, I get it. Okay, I think I understand now. So you need the warp core from the Ash Twin project. Take this thing, or I guess somewhere else. I mean, you probably don't specifically need the one from the Ash Twin project, but like, you just need a warp core, you know. You ever think about like, if like the EMP hits, how long it's going to take to rebuild modern technology? That probably seems really out of left field, but I'm thinking like this warp core, it makes me think like, you don't need this CPU, you just need a CPU. Which makes me think like could you imagine you're like knocked back to the caveman era and like people are trying to put shit together by hand because like all the fucking assembly line shit has been like damaged, like silicon wafer processing machinery is just like fucking out, and it's like there's no fucking way, like you say like 2 to 3 years, but it's like I feel like it'd be way longer than that, because I feel like there's no way they can ramp up production like back to that scale that quickly is what I want to argue. But like maybe not. I feel like it might take longer too, because it's like they slowly like had shit that used to build like the older generations of shit, and then they'd use that shit to build newer shit and then build newer shit. But it's like to go from like 0 to actually making something completely new, I feel like you just be fucked, right? Like I feel like we started with like the lathe to build like super fancy techno lathes, to build like fancier fucking like micro lathes, to then like fucking lathe shit. But it's like now you'd have to be like, okay, well now we don't even have the fucking lathe anymore, because like we ditched that shit when the micro lathe came out. So like you think cutting edge would be back around 2 to 3 years? Most people would be behind. Yeah, I mean maybe that's maybe fair. You think like universities have like a head start? I feel like they usually do like a lot of smart people there doing smart science things. Alright, sorry. This is the Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now a part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. I bet this is actually like a game where you get like the bad end, right? We're gonna take this vessel out of here to the eye of the universe, and then it's either gonna all be bramble people, or we're gonna take this bramble bullshit with us there, and then we're gonna damn all of humanity without realizing it. That's my theory. We are abandoning our vessel. Any of my clans or space flight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. I mean, it means like nobody's out here. Did you know that it's actually like illegal to ignore like a distress beacon? I don't know. I say illegal. I don't know who's gonna like enforce this, other than like maybe all of humanity will frown upon you for being a fucking asshole. But it's not like that stops like big corporations from not like doing whatever the fuck they want anyway. But so it's air quotes illegal to ignore like a distress beacon from like an ocean liner at sea, basically. Not even just an ocean liner. I think any ship that like launches a mayday, you are legally obligated to respond, and probably also morally obligated to respond. But this makes me think like, so if you were in space and the same rule applies, then you're probably also obligated to like respond to this message. Canna, do any of my clans whose vessels can hear this message? It's clear the universe is dying. Dude, that's so true, you know. Honestly, we're all dying. Just like the universe. Trying to get slow enough where time's not progressing. There we go. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. Wait, this whole universe is dying? If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you'll be on your own. We're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of the old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escall. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escall's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escall's clan existed, and their story was real. But a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true? Hestop. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Escall's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hestop, I hope you aren't comparing Escall's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Fuck. I mean, who would ignore that unless you were also Mayday, to be honest? I think there's a rumor that the day the Titanic actually sank, someone ignored the distress signal because they shouldn't have been out in those waters anyway, and they may have been illegally poaching and doing other things. So in order for them not to get caught doing illegal things, they basically didn't respond to the distress signal. Look at my shadow. I've got like legs and shit. We kind of look like the crazy frog. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. Oh, this is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escall, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. Dude, this is just like the game Mouthwashing, bro. This game is actually just Mouthwashing under a different guise. What's your plan now? The whole universe is fucked? I don't know. I think about this a lot, which is weird because like it shouldn't affect me, but like there's at least one day of the month that like my brain just sits there and devotes to thinking about the heat death of the universe and like what is gonna become of it all in the grand scheme of things at the end, you know? Like, Felix, I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Makes me think like they found out you can go back in time, right? So I feel like at that point, they should station up near like one of the larger supernovas and build something that will just take them back like as far as they can. And then you could theoretically forever live out, like kind of like how we're living out this last 20 minutes, right? Like you could theoretically forever live out that last like couple years or so. You know, if you were into that. That's just my theory. Wait, is that it? That's all we get? We just get this one room? Alright, well, I guess this is gonna be particularly dangerous and, like, on edge when we, I mean, what do we do now? Was that the one of the things I was missing? You can transfer back in time to like 1 minute prior to 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I guess how does that work if they like... Because they have like the Ashwin project, which takes them back like 20 minutes before the star explodes, right? But like... Couldn't they theoretically just like, okay, so I mean the problem is you have to complete the Ashwin project, I feel like on a relatively early timeline to like when that sun's gonna explode. But I guess like this one, right? Like they built that thing forever ago and then they were like, all right, it's ready to go. And then they were gonna explode the sun, but then it didn't work. Yeah, so it makes me think like, my brain is computing. I'm thinking like, okay, so what they need to do is they need like a solar, like they need to do this, but in a system that isn't this one, right? Somewhere they can actually gain more than like 20 minutes worth of power to shoot themselves back in time. So if you gotta find like a triple star system that's gonna go like mega giga supernova or some shit, or like a quasar or something, I don't know. Like, does a quasar have more energy than a supernova? Or is like a supernova it? Maybe like 20 minutes is all you get in the grand scheme of things, really. But I feel like, okay, so my plan would be to try to find a way to like push that to like the extreme. Because if you could just have the sun explode and then go back like 1,000 years, and then you'd forever be golden. You could forever relive that last like 1,000 years of the universe. And I feel like that humanity itself would be pretty like adaptable to that, I feel like. Because we celebrate like New Year's every year, so you could celebrate like the same supernova every year. You could celebrate like the same solar events, and you'd just be like, I feel like people would just live and accept that shit. And they'd be like, yeah, it doesn't matter that we're only living like the last 1,000 years. You know, for like 500 years when like some crazy red giant explosion happens, you'd be like, you can watch the red giant explosions. It only happens once every 500 years. Like every single supermoon that happens, it's only supposed to happen like every 300 years. People are like, oh shit, gotta go see the supermoon. And then all of it would fucking go back and reset. You know, I just feel like people could, this is like acceptable. I found, oh wait, hang on. I found the derelict of my vessel deep within dark bramble. I activated the three-sided pillar of the vessel's bridge. It appears to be some sort of input device, and I tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. There's more to explore here. I mean, this seems like the captain made a bad call, personally. Honestly, it's just like mouthwashing, really, if you think about it. You know, I feel like Captain Curly's out there. He made the bad call, and now they all have to suffer and die. What do you think? Is that a shit take? How do I get out of here? He had no idea. Dude, he was like, we gotta warp before we tell him where we're going. You know, I feel like if you're going hiking, and you're like, I'm so eager to go hiking, I can't tell anybody where I'm gonna go hike to. And then you like fall off the mountainside and die and no one knows where to look for you. You know, maybe it's a little harsh, but I feel like, you know, maybe, just maybe, you should have told somebody where you were going before you went hiking, you know? It just seems like extremely reckless, in my opinion. What was the call that Curly made? I actually don't remember. I think there was an asteroid belt or like a debris field they like went into. And then instead of firing the distress beacon, because I think they also had illegal cargo at that time, they were like, well shit, we gotta cover this up. So he actually like purposefully destroyed like the distress beacon and everything so that they wouldn't be found until he could get rid of the evidence. And I think by the time he finally got rid of the evidence, it was like, there was no way to fix the distress beacon. So they're basically just like fucked at that point. Maybe it's not Curly, maybe it's the other guy. It's the one dude that like everybody fucking hates. Oh shit, that just like took it straight out of there. Alright, well, how much time do we have till the sun explodes? Looks like a mighty toasty over there. wish I had like the sun station or something that would tell me like when this cycle started. I think Curly's bad call was going to space, you know. It's like every now and then I feel like I'd see some like Riot support League of Legends bullshit. They'd be like, I told that guy to fuck off because he said like terrible fucking things about my family or like my mother, and they'd be like, you should have thought about that before, you know, you're still in the wrong because you should have thought about that before you decided to type those words on the keyboard even though he like told you something way fucking worse. And it's like, yeah, you should have thought about that before you booted and played League of Legends because it's fucking like I played League of Legends and this guy doxed me and murdered my family, and then Riot would be like, well, did you think about not making that guy want to dox you and murder your family? And he's like, fuck you, Riot Games, I fucking hate you people so much. It's just like the dumbest fucking bullshit. I'm just like, somehow this is still your fault, and it's like, you're right, it is my fault for playing your dumb fucking game. That's Curly's mistake too, you know. He went to space. His mistake was that he decided to be alive at a bad time where there happened to be asteroids. I don't know where we're going, by the way. I'm kind of just waiting for the sun to explode. Bitching about Riot Games and League of Legends because I haven't touched the game for like 3 years, but apparently the trauma's still there. I was watching someone play Battlefield the other day. And they were like so excited, but like none of their teammates cared. And I was like, dude, this is exactly, it brought me back to that place where it's like, I used to be so excited. We're just gonna fly into the sun. This will be way faster, I think. But yeah, it brought me back to that. Like they were having so much fun, just like with like anything and everything playing Battlefield. And it made me think like, I used to boot like games of League and I just feel like so excited to exist and like be there. And my teams would just be fucking butthurt before the game even started. And they'd be like, fucking GG, like surrender at 15. I like the game wasn't even started yet, bro. Like, why are you so mad? Yeah, that's my impromptu bitching about League. I'm gonna drink this bottle full of tap water. I said it tastes awful, and I don't change my mind at all. I actually still think it tastes terrible. Our goal is to... Okay, so we have to get to the Ash Twins. We have to get the Warp Core. We have to go to the Brand. Well, you asked if I knew where there was another Warp Core at. Is there actually one? Or, like, is there no other Warp Core? Are you trying to hint at something here? Or like, as far as I know, I think I only know of one, but I'm like, maybe there is another one, you know, maybe there is another Warp Core. It's time to go. That's not where I want to go to. You don't know of another one? Okay. I'm not just like stupid. There isn't one as far as we know. That's the only CPU left in the galaxy, and we gotta go get it. This is gonna take forever, dude. Don't we have to like wait till like the sand starts peeling off of this thing? And then get the core? Is there... I don't remember if there's a better way to like warp into this. Except for that. What's that hole up there? Where does that take us? Seems like an exit only kind of hole, if you know what I mean. Can I park on this and then the ship's like downward emptying hole will... I'm just gonna stop. Okay. I wanted to know if they would like cancel each other out, because that one like... No, actually I guess they don't. That one sucks up and this one pushes up, so like... I guess there's nothing to do but wait. There isn't like an engine though, right? Is there any way to get to the core of this thing faster? Because I feel like we'd have to get to this, right? And then we have to get to, like, the Bramble place. God damn it, dude. That sounds like butthole. This is like, we're gonna have to speedrun this, I feel like. I feel like we already fucked up the speedrun because I should have shot the, okay, so I should have, on the one planet, right? The old, not the old settlement. On Timber Hearth, I should have shot the probe into the Bramble place. I'm wondering, like, do we still have time to do that? Because I'm gonna have to find the ship. Which means I'm gonna have to go out and like trek to the do you have plenty of time? Should I go back to Timber Hearth? I'm thinking like we shoot the sentry now, right? Instead of just sitting here doing nothing while we wait. I think we hit the planet. I need to like I need to find Timber Hearth, but not go into the sun. Consider your computer. I mean, like, is the computer gonna be able to like warp me to the vessel? Or is there more going on? Are we flying into the sun right now? It looks an awful lot like we're okay. Dude, this thing's pretty good though. It's like guiding into the future. It doesn't do like some crazy like line up the orbit shit. It actually is just calculating like a straight line trajectory to like fuck orbital mechanics and go straight to some place. You really want to warp? I'm surprised you're fixated on that. Wait, you mean like to the like the starship thingy? You mean to finally find the eye of the universe? You thought I wouldn't want to find the eye of the universe? The source of the mysterious signal that doomed these people? I could think of nothing more I would want in life. Where the fuck is the crater, bro? If you could warp to the vessel, then you would need the vessel to warp. Oh, I meant like, yeah, like the little platform thingy. No, I mean like, because if we could get there, we still have to like go other places with it, but you think they would have built like a teleporter to the thing, you know? Alright, do I have the suit on? Doesn't matter here because we just technically like oxygen on this planet and stuff, but like does that actually go straight to the vessel, or does it, one of them not? Because I feel like I remember one of them going to like the campfire that the one guy was at. Yes, that just goes to the campfire though. This is a waste of my time. You don't think it goes to the vessel, by the way? Fuck. If you want to go to the vessel, I feel like you know something I don't. That like I'm not like. There has to be. I'm assuming there's a teleporter to the vessel somewhere, and I'm not like aware of it in the slightest. I'm just straight up not thinking about it. Wait, no, go back. I am so fleck. I'm so convinced that we're gonna. All right, let's go. Let's go autopilot. You think they call them the Hourglass Twins because the sand flows between them like an hourglass? No, the Nomai did not return to the vessel. They certainly don't make a teleport to it. Is that true? Because it feels like you'd think they'd want to go back there. Like, that was like their home ship, right? Like, why don't they want to go to the vessel? Oh, here we go. Do you think this is bad for the bottom of the ship? I'm kind of just like driving over the sand. What do we do now? We just wait. They were horrified at the near-death experience where for sure 1/3 of them died. I mean, I'm trying to think of like, what's a tragedy that happened that's like not that recent that like, there's probably a monument or something for where people are like, yeah, this is where this many millions of people died. Come in, grab a snack, buy a smoothie while you're at it. Make sure you buy one of our $50 Cokes. So I don't remember which one of these is which. I think it's this one, right? You want to time travel to the bubonic plague with no PPE because it's worse than that? I mean, is it really that bad though? Yeah, the one with the Alico, yeah. Fuck, are we gonna have time for this? Wait, did I park my ship at a place that's dumb? Have I doomed us before the plan has even started? God damn it. I'm gonna have to come back here. I'm gonna need this to be functioning when I do. I'm gonna need to be able to get to this because we're gonna have to leave this planet. So just wait a little ways away here. Is that more quantum cacti? Maybe not. Okay. You're afraid of going to Dark Bramble alone? I mean, I can't get there without the ship. Or can I? Oh, you're saying I should... Wait, do they have a teleporter on Dark Bramble? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is there a way to teleport there? I feel like they hated that planet, didn't they? Now I'm trying to think. I'm like, because there is like a surface level. Right, there's 3 of us. Oh, who or where or what? That's the warp way back. I need to open the Ashwin project. Do you teleport to North Korea? I don't think so. Listen here, you. Wait, what is this? What are you? Artificial gravity control. Probably turn off the spinning first. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, it doesn't. Actually, the artificial gravity is like the spinning, isn't it? But hold on. Yeah, turn that shit off. Open that shit up. Don't touch the sides. I don't know what happens. I will do what smarter Nomai, who are clearly idiots, could not, you know? I will take the warp core and the vessel. Can't believe these people were so dumb. Yo, can we turn the gravity back on, please? Does it work without the warp core? That's crazy. Yes, I, who is much smarter than these aliens who've built warp technology, will use their warp technology in ways that they clearly could not fathom. Computer has navigations to strange locations you've already been. How does a computer know that, like... I think the computer's secretly the 3rd Nomai statue back there. Because it seems to retain all the data from the previous warpings. Don't worry, warp core. I feel like we shouldn't be holding this. Holy shit, already? Alright, we're dead. We're just fucking doomed, bro. We're extra doomed because I can't figure out how to fly the fucking ship. Doesn't even seem like it's not even time for this thing to sink yet. What's that? What's over there? We weren't even down there that long. What the fuck? You mostly just flew around randomly? That is true. I did spend a lot of time on like Timber Hearth. Part of me's like, is it just playing this music because we took the warp core off the planet? Is that the cue? It's like, oh, you must be making the final journey. We'll play this dramatic music that we've had. The overture of the game, basically. They've discovered what they're doing now. The spoiler alert is I still don't know that there's a faster way to get to this, so like, prepare to get fucking distress beaconed. Hopefully not like 100 miles an hour because I want to fix this thing where there's anglerfish. I can't hear the sound of the escape pod, bro. Alright, go that way. Hopefully that's not an anglerfish's light. Hope this is just a naturally occurring bit of light from a teleporter that's not gonna murder me. Would it be funny if we actually put in the wrong code, though? Fuck, do we want to do this again? Because I kind of do want to see if we just... What happens if we just warp to the wrong place? Part of me wants to know. Oh shit, they're back there. God damn it. I should have just left it, dude. Why do we have to tempt fate? We're dead! God damn it, dude. I feel like it'd be funny, but also not as funny if they like didn't let you restart the game from there. There's like, you fucked it. Pro tip, put the broken drive into the vessel before you put the warp drive. Oh, is that like something, does something bad happen if you don't? Oh, is this like the one secret you're like, okay, this is the one thing I didn't, God damn it. You know, we're lucky this is a video game, because that would have been like a very real death, you know. We would have not come back. Is there actually no faster way to the Ashwin Project? You won't finish the codex? No, the secret is different, and I'm sure you'll mess with it afterwards. What do you mean? For the broken drive? Wait, so should I put in the broken drive, put in the code, and then put in like the real drive? I feel like we're missing. It's like right here, and I feel like we're already gonna miss. The broken drives gives you a codec entry. That is the pro tip. Okay. But like now we just have to wait, right? It's like what? I feel like we're misaligned enough. I'm curious, is there a teleporter to the Bramble planet? Are you willing to disclose this information? You seem resistant to the other pro tips. Wait, what were the... I probably just missed them. Wait, what did you say? They don't have a teleport to the Dark Bramble. You have a teleport to North Korea. Your computer has navigation to locations you've already been. I mean, mostly just flew. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. So you're saying because we've been to the vessel, there should be an entry in here for it. So we can just go there. That's what you're saying. Without having to like... Dude, I feel like these people of the past are clearly idiots, right? Because like our computer can find the true vessel location when even the radio telescope can't. So like, I think there's some plot holes here, but I'm just gonna chalk it up to like making a mockery of the plot and being like, these people are fucking dumb, dude. Like, why didn't they just use their space computer that can tell them where shit is, you know? Why don't I bet when we when we finally end the game too, I'm gonna be able to find the eye of the universe. You know? It's like these people are clearly dumb. Like PC navigates, bonfire is time. I think I see what you're saying, maybe. You're saying I should not be waiting here by hand, but I'm worried about the time that's gonna be lost between like us doing the navigation. I mean, the Nomai could for sure navigate better. They just ran out of air one time. No, dude, no, I'm telling you. They can't even find the eye of the universe. You know, they're not like us. I do think it's kind of dumb that, like, this advanced warp-faring civilization can't do what, like, we can manage to do. I feel like they literally did. You just copied their homework. Yeah, but like they never made it there, you know, so like can I just watch this happen in real time? Because the fucking galaxy. I think they died to like other things though, right? I'm assuming something else still killed them before this. There is like that ghost crystal shit that like was released. I don't know if that's what actually killed them, or like did they actually just die of old age? Because like there's so many of their bodies around. I find it hard to believe they wouldn't have like some kind of burial ritual of some like extinction event didn't actually kill them. You know, what actually happened to the Nomai? Wait, the interloper killed them all instantly? That's insane. I thought it only killed the ones like on the meteor. It released like everything across the entire... That was like, that means like before our species was even alive. Like we were down in the caves and that's why we lived, because we were in the caves on like Timber Earth. And everywhere else just got coated in ghost crystals and death. There is, to be fair, there's like a lot of different places where like the Nomai happen to be. There's almost always like a trail of ghost crystals everywhere, yeah. So the interloper doomed them all, is what you're saying. Alright, how many more... How many more of these do you think we have to go? Anything we should speculate on? You know, any mysteries of the universe you want to contemplate while we're down here? Any run could be your last, like a couple of tries. So you're saying it's not easy. It really is like down to timing, is what you're saying. the vessel. You just need to get the core first. I don't know. I feel like it takes time, though, you know? I wonder what, like, the margin of error is. I think I've got it. I don't know, you know? Guess we'll find out in a second here. Oh shit, I thought we were almost too early. It was fucked it, dude. Alright, now we're gonna shut off the gravity. I'm gonna do this thing. Wait, go back. Take the warp core. I feel like fuck the gravity. We'll just I hope we can yeah, okay, there we go. Ow. Been murdered by cacti. Okay, it does just play this song, by the way. I think last time we literally just got eaten by anglerfish. There's probably minimal time and pressure. I was just worried that, like, we weren't gonna make it. So for no reason, shit, the sun, bro. The sun's in the way. The timing is bad. Can I just straight lock onto the vessel? Will the ship fly itself there? You were roasted by anglers? I feel like are we locked onto the vessel right now? The 27-kilometer away vessel instead of the Bramble planet? How's that gonna work? Doesn't mean you can do this literally in your first loop. Yeah, I feel like you'd never, like... Wait, is it the quantum moon that we're actually locked onto? I feel like you'd never know that, though. You wouldn't, like... Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. It's like, you wouldn't know to stand there, and you wouldn't know to, like, get the core, and you wouldn't know where the vessel is. Like, you would have to do, like, the whole, like, phase through the quantum. I swear to God, I thought we were gonna fucking explode. It's like it's over. Oh God. Wait, so we could have just gone to the red dot. Alright, this is awkward. So oh shit. Why do they breathe like that? Wait, there's 2 red dots? Like, you're saying that's not even like a reliable strategy? One of the homies went to the quantum tower on Giant's Deep on accident on her first jump, or their first trip to that planet. Oh, I think yeah, I see what you're saying. You said put the broken core in first, so I just like ditch it? I just ditch the core in my hands and just chuck it on the ground. You did too, but you thought to go over the giant tornado, so she just landed there? I see. I think we need more speed. I just floor it. We just go. I think we'll make it. I think we'll beat the anglerfish. Where am I gonna park my ship, though? You know, I don't want to be without it when we end up in the middle of nowhere. Can I park it like right here? Can I park it all nice and fancy? Oh, can I take it with us? How much time am I gonna waste trying to fit the fucking ship in here? Damn it, dude! It looks like it could just fit, though. All right, whatever. I thought we were gonna hit that fucking cactus and die. Far ass landing. What do you mean? Or do I just drop this here? Is what you're saying? You want me to put the broken one in first? How come it won't let me drop the warp core? I don't know if I can. It seems to be adverse to me, like just setting this down. Maybe because it's like warping and stuff. Already holding warp core. How do I drop this? Normally it's like the regular button, right? Put the fixed one in. No, I want to put the broken one in first, but like I feel like it's not gonna let me. So I'm gonna have to come back here, just put the broken one in. Unless like I hate it here. I hate RCS thrusters. Why can't I put the warp core? You can't drop it because it has no gravity. That's what, yeah. So it's like, can I drop it in like the ship? Does the ship have gravity? How much time am I wasting here? Oh, I'm so glad we parked this here. It's actually kind of convenient. No, it still won't let me drop it. Let me put the, what the? I didn't know you could return the suit. What the hell? I think we're doing, you literally don't know if it's possible. Oh no. So we're gonna have to play it the right way is what you're saying. Alright, well, we'll come back here. Unless it resets all my progress, then we won't be back here. If it's one of those like, you did it, thanks for playing, now you can't load the save. Oh wait, oh now we have power. Shit, but I can't take that one out. God damn it. Alright, I guess we just go. Oh dude, this is so much easier with gravity. But I think it's gonna like ruin my experience if I don't do the shitty warp car first. Oh, should I put in like the wrong thing? Should we just warp like this? God damn it, dude. I feel like we're gonna be back here anyway, fuck it. Probably gonna have to come back here twice now. Yes, take us away. Oh, it won't let you. I don't think it'll let you. I think it literally is like, no, fuck you, apparently. You just want to know what the missing note is? Yeah, I think it's pretty upset about us not having the right coordinates. Fine. Wait, then. Was I gonna put that in wrong? Wow, I honestly thought I was gonna like fuck all. I was gonna be like, surprise, it's nothing. Like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, what now? I'm like stuck in here. How do I fly? What do I do? On the bright side though, at least we're not gonna get like supernova. Like that's kind of nice. Am I supposed to be watching that? Am I gonna miss valuable, like... If I look away, does it disappear? Why does it look like this is a window? Oh my god, dude, window technology. Wait, is this like a... Is there a landing sequence? Is this the landing? Time to travel to the eye of the universe? Exactly. Or we could just like stay around here, hang out for a while. It's the first time I haven't been on like a 22-minute timer since we played the game, I feel like. Should we go? This is actually like... Holy shit, I honestly didn't think there'd be anything down here, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of thought like it would be like, surprise, it's gas. And you just like fucking fall through it, and it's like you had infinite time on the first loop, to be fair. Wait, I guess, yeah, because if you don't look at the statue, right, then it's like you're never put on the time limit. Can you even do that though? Can you even launch the ship without like the launch codes? Can you even launch codes without looking at the statue? You just skip the museum? What's that phrase from like The Wizard of Oz when she's like, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore? You know, look, Toto. I feel the rains down in Africa. Is that the place we were at? You don't think we're in Timber Earth? Exactly, dude. Quantum fluctuations, dude, I'm all about that. Yeah, send me in, coach. This is honestly just like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Trees detected. Don't bullshit me, motherfuckers. There's no fucking way I believe this. More like Interstellar. Nah, I think it's the, Was it moving? Wait, are you saying Interstellar? Is this something else actually gonna happen like Interstellar? Are we about to go back into the past? Are we gonna witness the primordial birth and death of the universe? The entirety of the Nomai species? Do I go up or down? Because, like, it does kind of look like there's holes down here, but it also does kind of look like we're supposed to go up into the sky. Alright, where do we go, I guess? Am I gonna break my legs? I have so many questions, dude. Oh no! Oh, this is okay. So I think I see what you're saying now. Is every one of these secretly its own universe of some sort? And we're about to like. Well, I wasn't expecting a. Wait, what happens? Oh shit, dude! I'm fucking playing Phasmophobia. Oh, I can't actually leave. Am I gonna be the one putting the ones and zeros in the bookshelves? Read the text. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, Earthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Is that it? That's all it says. They reached the eye of the universe? What does it say? Outer Wild Adventures was founded by Feldspar, Ghost and Slate, and Hornfels to explore your solar system at the end of the universe. This hasn't changed. Do you think this is real, or is this just like... Are we just imagining it? Is this where the quantum shards are supposed to be? Why can't I switch the frequency? Damn it. You take it I'm supposed to like go up to the middle or something? Oh, that's kind of cool. There's more information here now. They perished with the interloper when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Wait, was the... Oh, the gravity crystal's gone. All the life forms will perish in the oncoming death of the universe. We will miss the anglerfish the least. Wait, so is this like... This is it? Like time has ended? The universe is over? This is like the only place that survived at the end of the universe? At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. I think I understand now, maybe. And then the DLC is still just like, yeah, just play that DLC, by the way. Like, it's still out there. The Return Timber Earth was built to receive transmissions from RG space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Hornfels noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. Oh, that's because we didn't do it, right? So that's why it's like it ultimately went unexplained, because we never solved the mystery. More information about the Nomai. What about this? Does this have anything? No. Can I quit the scout launcher? What happens if I launch the scout out into the abyss? Fuck me, dude. Where did that go? Did it end up back? Okay. I don't like that the lights flickered when that happened. There's something not right about this place, you know. We can observe. What if I don't want to see? Hornfield's observation. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. I think we read this already. This one didn't change. Every single galaxy is moving away from us. Wait, so is this like supposed to be like the big rip or something? Is that why the sun explodes? Is that why the entire universe is dying? I guess we observe. Well, I didn't expect it to be like there on the fucking eye of the universe. just the eye of the universe's way of like making it so we can comprehend this shit without our brain exploding, or is this actually the only outpost left here on the eye of the universe? Wow. A supernova. What's real and what isn't real anymore? Where the fuck am I, dude? Is there anything out here? Is anything real? Am I real? Am I just supposed to go into like the stars? Am I supposed to pick one of these and land at it? I really am thinking that like this really is like, this is just the universe's way of trying to make this make sense. Oh, there's gravity. Do I like touch one of these? Is that the secret? Or am I supposed to find like something else back here? They just disappear. Oh, there's blue ones. Are they all going supernova? Is that the secret? Is every supernova blue? I feel like that seems like odd. Is it possible to go to the wrong way, or like? Is it like as long as you go in any way, it's the right way? Dude, I feel like we went from like happy space game to like horror, like found footage documentary. I was gonna say, I feel like the visible light is disappearing. Unidentified signal. Is it gonna be Oz? I bet it's gonna be Oz. Oh yeah, dude. I knew it. Oh dude, it's okay. I feel like I should have known it was gonna come back to this. There's an invisible thing here that I'm assuming is gonna appear when I roast the marshmallow. What if I just don't? I'm just like, nah, fuck marshmallows. Never liked him anyway, honestly. How far away can I get from that guy? Oh, okay, I thought it was actually gonna like let us just leave. Is that us? But like much older? Should I burn it? What the fuck is happening, dude? Ask her, do you hear music? I guess I do now. Oh god, go back. Like dumb. There's something supposed to see. Also, hello, Suba Phoenix. How are you? I hope you're doing well. There's a banjo in there. Am I supposed to go up? Is that actually the secret? No. Okay. Remember what you've learned. Wow, there's a hole in the building now. Of course, I'm sure we'll need the others for this part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. What the fuck are these people talking about, dude? The quiet shade? The gathering to, like, witness the end of the universe? What's going on here? Are you forgetting someone? Why is everybody in this place speaking riddles, man? Holy shit. I'm full of regrets. That's like the biggest, like, alright, I was like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, look, there's a little, Why would there be anglerfish out here? I don't understand. Are there gonna be more anglerfish? God damn it. I feel like this is supposed to be teaching me valuable lessons about life in the universe. How are anglers a thing you don't understand at this point? What do you mean? I just feel like, oh, is he out there? Like, I think I lost the signal. What the fuck is that? Is that us? I feel like I don't distinctly remember a piano-themed instrument. They all point up. Which means... they all point up. Which means, so the eye of the universe, having trees and your friends is fine, but anglers... Dude, I just feel like, why is this prey, why is this beast of prey here ruining the ending of my fabulous video game? Okay. I don't know why I'm like so obsessed with this one when there's like clearly other signals to obtain here, right? Oh god, okay. Do we just like launch it? Is it the secret? We just send it? Was I supposed to go find more of those people? This seems like a really long journey that we could be taking right now into like... we may have fucked something up perhaps. I think I was supposed to do something before we did this, which was like meet all those people back there at the maybe not. Okay, never mind. I thought we just like left him. I was like, yeah, fuck it. You worry a lot. I don't know, man. I just like, I thought it was over, dude. We tried to break the game this entire time, and I thought like we finally broke it without repair. Does this thing always have a zoom on it? I guess this is it, right? Like, Always? I've literally... Are you kidding me right now? Ready to start the music? The conscious observer, wait, has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yeah, sure, why not? You know what? The song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. Just like the song of life. The music was in all of us all along, and therefore we are all special, and we are all the eye of the universe. Am I supposed to? Oh, I feel like I think I get it now. We have to talk to all of them. This is just like Futurama when Fry has like that hollow phone thing. You know, the hollow phoner. I can't look up at it. I was trying to use that. I'll have you know. This is it? They're all dead? This is the afterlife? You cut a little closer, do you think? Well, it worked out alright in the end, I suppose. There are besties, or beasties in the next one. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but that's, you know, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's time for something new now. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? No, not yet. It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists, but unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. Tell you what, this has been really fun, and I got to make something pretty cool. So I've got, oh wait, this is not me exactly, but I've got no complaints. I get it. So these are like the should I've talked to that guy? Was this like, oh shit, or like quantum clones of like or I guess like branched out clones of each other or something. The helmet is a little cracked. Saying we have to observe, and I'm guessing that's what he meant, right? We have to like make choices. This is a giant metaphor for like living life, basically. I have so many questions still. Like, what did we learn here today? Why did we learn? I feel like, what? Okay, I'm just... I don't know what to... I feel like my brain just doesn't know what to process at this point. But, I mean, it was pretty good. I will say, like... I think that was one of the better ways they could have ended it, I guess. Where it's like, there was probably a lot of ways to have that be, like, too cheesy or too, like, wrong. Or just too weird and like out there. I still don't know what to think though. You answer like every question you had throughout the game. You have the DLC. Oh god. You said the DLC is gonna take like 2 streams. Do you think that's the same? Do you think that John Oppenheimer that worked on this is like related to like, you know, that Oppenheimer? We watch this. Normally I'd watch them. There was someone else I watched, like they didn't skip the credits recently. I was like, oh, I was like, you're watching the credits. I was like, I'm so impressed. And then like they were like, they won't let me skip it. And I was like, oh, I see. Normally I try to like watch them sometimes because I'm like, these are people that made this and this is like their one time to shine, you know, because I feel like normally people are just like, names on a screen, whatever, fuck it. But I was like, I try to like You'd get 6 to 8 hours, but 5 or 10 more if you just explore as you do. All right, so you're saying we're gonna have it's gonna be a 3-stream endeavor at a minimum to finish the rest of the DLC is what you're telling me. The ukulele credits with backers last for like 4 hours. Wait for it. You mean I don't want to watch this? Is that what you're telling? Like, it's gonna break into like a ukulele section, and there's gonna be 4 hours worth of credits. Is that what you're telling me, or like, are you saying is ukulele a different game? And like the actual credits in that game last 4 hours? Because that is insane. It always makes me wonder, like, do they fight to see who gets to be towards the top of the credits? Ukulele is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, I see. Unity Technologies! Oh my god, I don't know. I was gonna say I hate Unity Technologies. It's like, I don't know if I hate them. There are many things made in Unity Technologies. I wish I had more to say, but I feel like my brain is just so dead from like... I'm lost, bro. I'm completely lost. I'm sort of impressed that the, I don't want to jinx it or anything, right? But my audio hasn't cut out yet. But I also turned my RAM down like right before stream. So I'm wondering, like, maybe that was the issue all along. Maybe my RAM was like not able to handle that speed. Though I'd said that and I feel like I could cut out at any moment, you know? Have like Schrodinger's audio issues. Alright, I'm thinking like, they're going down the list of backers, right? But like we're already in the E's and they're already in the F's now. So it's like, unless there's like a shitload of Z's at the bottom of this list, we're probably good, right? You think? You did great. I might not have a deep lore answer for you, but it's the most... Oh, that's most of it done. Just the DLC, which is almost totally standalone. That's fair. I do think like that is interesting at the end there. So it's like, I wonder if you'd done that, and then at the end there in the museum, would you have seen like, here's what you learned from the DLC, like blah 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 on the thing. Fuck is a thesis advisor? Excuse me. You have to beat the game again after the DLC, it'll make sense. Oh god damn it. Okay. I guess that gives us like a... We never put the warp core in there. We never put the shitty warp core in, so like... Should I put the shitty warp core in? Should we put the shitty warp core in now, or should we put the shitty warp core in later? That's my question. Like... What do you think? Oh no, there's more. The broken warp core literally just gives your PC some notes since you wanted 100%. Oh, I see. It's like the universe reboots. Are we in the better timeline now? Why is every planet hollow? Or is this just saying like in the future, the universe explodes and then this is like the future of like the new universe type of shit, type of thing? Is it saying like the cycle begins again, the universe dies and then a new universe is born 14.3 billion years later, which is the estimated age of our current universe? I mean, I guess that's it, right? Like, what are you thinking? Do you want to... How badly do you want to go to bed? Or do you want to, like... Do you want to watch me put the shitty warp core in, or do you want us to do this next time? What are your thoughts and or feelings on the broken warp core? He's just not doing the DLC now. No, I mean like just the warp core thing. But if like, ah, fuck it, we'll just do it next time. It should be fine. I'm gonna hit quit and it's gonna become very quiet until I hit the resume the music. So was it probably less even? It'll take 5 minutes to do the broken core. Oh, I'll already like. My audio is like crackly. For better or worse. I don't know if you hear the crackling. I hope you don't, but like. I said it was. I may have spoke too soon. Maybe we'll just end it here then. Before my audio gets cracklier, or my before my life becomes more miserable. Yeah, I guess you didn't hear a crackle. Oh, maybe it's just me then. Maybe it's just like on my end. Anyway, I'm Pikachu. Thank you for visiting our host club. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Panda, for the raid. I have 7 viewers right now, so I feel like if you're a Panda raider in the chat, sound off or something. I don't know. Deja vu? Wait, have I said this before? Or like, are you actually having like a deja vu? Or is it because I say that at the end of every stream? Yeah. Next scheduled stream's Tuesday at like Mountain Standard Time, 8 to 10 p.m. I don't know if I'm gonna stream before then because I'm super nervous about my computer and all the fucking problems it seems to have lately. I might try to stream some Apex at some point. I don't know. We'll see if that works out. We'll see if that actually happens, I guess. So, I think that's it. I don't know what else people say at the end of a stream. Please stick around for the raid, I guess. I'm watching my own stream because like you raided me and I'm seeing it in like I don't see this perspective. It almost looks, sometimes like, don't get me wrong, I don't think like, I'll feel free to recruit someone for GTFO if you have someone. I do not. I'll ask around, but I don't know if I'll know anybody that'll like, I'm trying to think if I know anyone that like could be here short notice, but I don't know if I have anybody. I'll ask around. I'll try to see. Shit, dude, who do we want to raid? I've got people playing Fortnite, Hotiful Boyfriend. There's one streamer who's playing Mecha Break, but she has like 3 times the viewership since I've last seen her play anything, and I'm scared to raid her now. And then there's oh, we're gonna raid Eterna Knight actually. She's playing Apex Legends. I don't even know if she knows I exist, but I think she's pretty cool. I died to her one time in one of like the early morning lobbies, and I was like, holy shit, I died to you on Apex. And she's like, are you sure you died to me? Cause like, Mecha Break did amazing for your homies also. Damn, that's crazy, dude. All these people, all these Mecha Break streamers are like, they're making a break for it, so to speak. Yeah, I think Eterna just started, so we'll rate her. I think she's ranking up to gold if she can. So it's probably gonna be gunshots. Sorry if you don't like loud noises. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I say before I like end stream? I feel like I don't. I feel like this is it. So like, thank you all for watching again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for existing and taking care of yourself. Please continue to exist and take care of yourself. Sorry, I'm like, my brain's dying. I really do. I think that's it. All right, take care. And we'll begin the raid now. We don't have a raid message because I'm a lazy streamer and have never come up with one. I've looked on VGen lately, and there's a lot of like your character here emotes and everything like that. So I think like maybe I'll commission more emotes at some point, and then we'll have a raid message complete with like raid emotes and everything. So who knows? But until we meet again on Tuesday or sooner, take care. And I feel like I always say have a good one, but have a good one. I said that and I realized I have to start the raid and it's gonna take like, I have to stall for 10 seconds while I wait to do the fucking raid bullshit. So fuck. Okay, take care, goodbye, have a good one, take luck, have fun, whatever people do, afford others the same kind as you afford yourself the same kind as you afford others. Be good people. Just do your best, I guess. All right, goodbye. That's it. That's we did it. We did the stream. I did it. Okay. Oh, this is welcome to the secret stream after the stream. The brief 5 seconds where we like talk about the stream. This is the breaking the fourth wall moment of like when the stream has ended. So I noticed about halfway through that stream that my shoulders position has reset. I didn't want to call it out, but I feel like I'm definitely like very stiff shouldered right now. I need to like adjust the I need to adjust I have to adjust the shoulder rotation because I feel like I look like I'm in fucking military, like at attention. My shoulders are supposed to be like way more relaxed than this, and I remembered like I reset it and then I like didn't fuck with it. That's the only thing I feel like I've noticed that was like particularly scuffed. Thank you all for being here though. I feel like this was actually like a really good stream in my brain. The beginning was a little rough, but I feel like everything else was like fairly decent. So, and a lot of you made that happen. I probably should have said that before like I clicked the raid button. And then everybody's gone now, but thank you for being here. Thank you for, I don't know, I don't want to be like self-centered or anything. I just feel like, thank you for spending your time with me. It's like, I guess it's Saturday morning / Friday night. You could have been anywhere. You chose to be here. I guess if you're watching this in the future, that's pretty cool. And thank you for doing that as well. Thank you for checking me out when I wasn't live. I do stream on Twitch. That's where this VOD probably came from if you're watching it anywhere else. If you're watching this live in the universe somewhere, then that's kind of wild in its own way, but yeah. Feel free to hit me up, join. Oh, I should have, never mind. I should have plugged the Discord. Join the Discord anytime you want. The link's probably around somewhere. Feel free to message me, hit me up. Sorry, I'm watching a turn on my other monitor. But I think that's it. That's all I got. I'm Pikachu once more. Thank you again. Take care. And I'm going to end it right here when the music ends. So, goodbye.